Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hashtag Sports and welcome to our live play-by-play and reaction to the game between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Again, guys, thank you for joining. My name is Joe. If you end up saying, hey, I'm new to this channel, although I don't know if too many of those people are in here yet or if they'll make an appearance, I don't know. But if you do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to know what this is all about, listen to Hashtag Sports. I've been doing this for over 10 years at this point, talking about Buffalo Bills news, talking about the NFL, talking about our team and our city. And that's what it's all about. So, guys, let me know in chat where you're watching from, where you're streaming this from, and how was your Christmas? Did you guys have a great Christmas? I had a great Christmas. Family had a great time. So let me know what your Christmas was. And as always, give me your score prediction in the comment section. Would love to know what you guys think is going to happen in today's game. Again, with the win, the Buffalo Bills clinched the #2 overall seed in the AFC playoffs. Let's say they clinched today. Would you guys want to see Josh Allen and this offense rest week 18? Or do you want to see him go out there and sweep the division? Make sure they sweep the division, because with a win today, the Bills will be undefeated at home this season for the first time since 1990. Undefeated at home for the first time since 1990. And with the win next week, they would have gone undefeated against their division again. Another AFC title, 5 in a row now for the Buffalo Bills. I love it. Hope you love it too. Michael Granada coming in saying, Super Bowl! Let's go. We've already seen some NFL matchups this week. On Thursday, Seattle hung on in a boring game against the Bears, won it 6-3. 6-3. And then yesterday we had 3 games. You had that huge Denver-Cincinnati matchup. That was an amazing game. That game was sandwiched between 2 other matchups. The late game, the LA Rams against the Arizona Cardinals. Hey, Chris, glad you are here. Defend the dirt. As Josh Allen said this week, that's something that Coach McDermott really tries to stress and get in the heads of all the players who are in Buffalo. You got to defend your dirt. Listen, if you go 8-0 at home, that means that you went 3-0 against your division already. That means you have 8 wins, so you're guaranteed, and you're not guaranteed a 500 record anymore due to the 17th game, but you're guaranteed pretty close to a 500 record when that happens. So, it's something you want to continue to do. But yeah, let me know how your Christmas was. Between this week and next week will also be the semifinals of the college football playoff. Let me know who you have winning the college football playoffs. 4 games. I'm excited for all 4, to be honest with you. I think that there's going to be some good matchups in the semifinals. Obviously, the quarterfinals, kind of a snooze fest. But I think you look at the semifinals, look at Notre Dame, Georgia. You look at Penn State, Boise State. I think there's going to be some really good matchups moving forward. Oregon, Ohio State. Like, these are some really good matchups that I think a lot of people should be looking forward to seeing as well. And then you had the Chargers-Patriots game yesterday. Not much to talk about there. The Chargers clinching their playoff seed, at least. If not the 6th seed, they could be the 5 seed. With the Broncos' loss yesterday, they're guaranteed at least the 6th seed, right? Whoever wins the last spot between those 4 teams is going to be the 7th seed, is going to be the team that Buffalo plays. And you can let me know in the comment section right over here, out of those 4 teams, who would you want to play? You can even rank them 1 through 4, because as we look at the playoffs, as they sit right now, the playoff picture, it's getting a little dicey in the AFC with that 7th seed with the Broncos loss. Now, listen, the Broncos still control their own destiny. A win and the Broncos are in next week against the Chiefs. Will they be playing their backups? We don't know. Will they be playing the starters, knowing that they have a week off since they are the 1 seed? And I don't think they want to have 2 weeks off. I don't know. But right on their tail is the Bengals, Colts, and Dolphins. And even though it says Bengals, Colts, Dolphins, I actually believe that it's opposite. I guess it says Bengals right now because the Bengals already won their matchup and are 8-8. But if you look here, the Colts have the best shot, because if they win their 2 matchups, I think it goes Giants and then Jaguars, 2 easily winnable games. They have the best shot if Denver is to struggle and stumble next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens both today and next week as well when it comes to the race to that final AFC playoff spot. So we'll see what happens. You guys let me know in the comment section who you want the Buffalo Bills to play against between the Bengals, the Colts, the Dolphins, and the Broncos. Now those four teams, not a single one of them scare me. I know a lot of people watching the Bengals yesterday and how they've played so far the last 4 weeks of the season. A lot of people scared of the Bengals. But what I've noticed about the Bengals over the last 4 weeks, they still can't stop anything on offense. So if it were the Bengals versus the Bills, I think that would be a fun matchup. Absolutely. I think that'd be fun. Hey, Conrad, glad you are here. Again, guys, let me know your score prediction in the comment section. But I think that it would be a fun matchup, Bengals versus the Bills, right? I think a lot of people look forward to that. But I think a lot of people are putting way more stock on the Bengals than they probably deserve. Like Joe Burrow's playing lights out. I don't disagree with that. But if your defense can't stop anyone, it doesn't matter how good your offense is playing. The defense needs to be able to hold their own too, and they just really haven't been able to. I think the Bengals are the first team in NFL history to have 3 straight 30-plus games and go 0-3 in those games this season. That's not acceptable. But if you look at the Buffalo Bills, we need to talk about our defensive woes a little bit too, right? Talk about our defensive woes. Hey, Christopher, glad you're here from the Philippines. Again, your score predictions. Christopher has it 34-12 in favor of the Buffalo Bills. I would love to see an easy win after what we struggled through last week. I would love to see an easy win. You look on the NFC side of playoff picture. Again, a lot more to figure out on the NFC side of things. There are 3 available playoff spots right now. The Rams, with their win, they actually can clinch a playoff berth today, the division today. But it's because of tiebreakers and things like that. Seattle did their job. They won too. So they're still alive in the NFC. They need to win next week. And I think have some other things happen to win the NFC West. That's a huge matchup between the Rams and the Seahawks next week. I don't know why the Rams are at 99. Probably because the Seahawks need to win next week against the Rams. I don't know. I don't understand how this works. You guys let me know in the comment section because I think of it as simple as winning in. Denver gets in and Bills by 14. You like the Broncos to hold on. You like the Broncos to beat the Chiefs next week. Again, it's easiest for them. Win and they're in. And then they go to Buffalo as a reward. Need a big game from the defense today. I would love a big game from the defense today. Would love to see them show up, actually. I did see a stat on X not too long ago about when the last time each one of our defensive linemen got sacked, and Rousseau was like week 15 and everyone else was pre-week 11. So that is not good. You know, we need our defensive line to be able to get pressure on the quarterback. We need to be able to get pressure on a quarterback with just our front 4. And if you can't do that, then it's going to lead to more problems in the playoffs. So that is a look at the playoff picture. Again, you have the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders sitting as favorites to either win. Thank you, though. Either win that spot, win their division for the Falcons. But the Buccaneers are also right there. And if the Falcons fall to Washington today, which is very possible, then you can see things shift and Tampa then becomes the favorite if they beat Carolina today to win the NFC South. So a lot to be decided on the NFC side of things. I think it's going to be very interesting down the stretch. And hopefully that means that the Bills New England game will not be the primetime game next weekend. Right now, all of the games for next week are listed at 1 p.m. That does not mean that all the games will be played at 1 p.m. That just means that right now they're waiting to see how today plays out, and then they will figure out the schedule from there. But again, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Do want to thank Mr. Rogers Homes, Mr. Rogers, for sponsoring Hashtag Sports. Mr. Rogers is one of the top 3% realtors in Arizona. So if you're looking to get away, if you're looking to build wealth through real estate, definitely want to check his stuff out. Link in the description. He also has a YouTube video out, or YouTube channel, I should say, and he gives you advice about how things to look for in your home. So if you want to check that out, be sure to do so as well. Bills win 45-17. I don't know if it's going to be that high scoring of a game, but again, I want an easy victory. After last week, I want us to look at this and the way, again, the game against Jets the first time. Would love to look at this game and say easy win, don't worry about it. By halftime, I would love to look and say easy win, don't worry about it. And I do have some money on the Bills game today on Khalil Shakir in particular. Green Empire comes in and says 45-0 Jets. He says the Jets are going to, if the Jets beat the Bills 45-0, I am very concerned going into the playoffs. Very concerned going into the playoffs. But hey, the Jets will have fun watching though. Luckily for Jets fans, they don't have to have that type of stress. You know, it's a lot of stress going into the playoffs, not sure what your team's going to look like. But luckily for Jets fans, that's not something they have to worry about. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you want the Jets to win. Hope you hang around for a little bit. Again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button as I give you. So on Thursday, I did go through Razor Sharp picks that I normally do on Wednesday with Ryan. Due to the holiday, again, things kind of crazy. I'm sure they are for all of you guys too. Was unable to get to Razor Sharp picks till Thursday, and it was last minute, so I was unable to give you guys my bets. So I want to make sure I give you guys my bets. My Thursday night parlay did not hit. No surprise there. None of these are going to hit either, but this is what I have. I have Baker over 250 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns. I have, for, again, 1 unit, I have Malik Neighbors getting 5+ receptions, Jonathan Taylor 70+ yards, Khalil Shakir 4+ receptions, Mike Evans 60+ yards. That is my parlay lock of the week, so 2 units on that one. I have Saquon over 115 rushing yards and a touchdown. I have 1 unit on that game. And then a fun one. I like this one. I didn't know I could have done this all year. Kind of enjoy doing stuff like this. Any 4 of Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor, Bruce Irving, James Cook, or Mike Evans to score a touchdown, at least 1. So between those 5 guys, I need 4 of them to score at least 1 touchdown. So I'm looking forward to looking around the league. And don't forget, guys, hey, you're undefeated in pregame, right? Undefeated in pregame. That's why I like, you never lose a tailgate, as Eli Manning said in the commercial. Never lose a tailgate. And then listen, if I was tailgating Buffalo right now and a Jets fan was tailgating with me, let's have a good time. Let's talk some trash. Who cares? But yes, obviously a successful pregame for that Jets fan, Green Empire. Again, hope he sticks around. Hope he's around when the Bills are up. We'll see what happens. But again, guys, I appreciate you guys sharing. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already shared this video, all that good stuff. Because this is one of the first times in weeks, months, it feels like, that the Bills aren't on a primetime nationally slotted game where they're the most watched game that week. So again, hope people can get to enjoy the Buffalo Bills like we do. Want to go through the roster presented by Buffalo Bills PR on X. So there is right in front of you. You look at the inactives for the Buffalo Bills. Still no Curtis Samuel. I don't know what you guys think. I think Curtis Samuel's been a complete waste this year. Just if he doesn't show up in the playoffs, I just don't care what happens to him in the offseason. Damar Hamlin, Kerry Elam is also inactive, but after last week's performance, no one cares that Kerry Elam is inactive. Nicholas Moreau, who was brought up, is inactive for today's game. Lewis Sin, Tylen Grable, and Austin Johnson are all the inactives for today's game. Got some players back that I am happy to see. Josh Allen and Trubisky sitting at the quarterback position, of course. Then the offensive line looks the same as it has past few weeks. You got Brown, Edwards, DeMarc, Dawkins, Anderson, McGovern, Torrance, and Von Granger. You remember actually got James Cook, Ray Davis, Ty Johnson, and Reggie Gilliam. Tight ends Quentin Morris, Dalton Kincaid, and Dawson Knox. Wide receivers Kent Coleman, Khalil Shakir, Mac Hollins, Amari Cooper, and Terrell Shavers in this week for the injured Curtis Samuel. At edge, you got Von Miller, Greg Rousseau, Javon Solomon, AJ Epineza, and Dwayne Smoot. Again, one of those guys. Can you get a sack? Can you get a sack? Can you sack Aaron Rodgers? Defensive tackle Quentin Jefferson, Dwayne Carter, Ed Oliver, Daquan Jones, and Jordan Phillips. And this is the second week in a row the Bills have carried 5 linebackers, which hasn't been the case most of the season. Dorian Williams, Terrell Bernard, Joe Andreessen. Edifwan Ulafosio, Matt Milano. And then your defensive backs, you have Teron Johnson, Taylor Rapp, Cole Bishop, Brandon Cognition, Russell Douglas, Cam Lewis, Jamarcus Ingram, and Christian Benford. Special teams, you got Tyler Bass, Sam Martin, and Reed Ferguson. Again, let me know in the comment section your score prediction. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. We're going to go through some of the other 1 o'clock games today. Fun games going on. Or I should say all the games today, not just 1 o'clock games. Again, during commercial break, we will give you scores from around the league of games. So that way, I forget if this is fantasy football championship week or if next week is, or some fantasy football leagues do both week 17 and 18. Let me know in the comment section where you are as far as in your fantasy playoffs. Did you make the championship game? All right. So looking at the 1 o'clock slate of games or the rest of the slate games, you got Buffalo and the Jets. Bills 10-point favorites according to Score Mobile. I don't know about that. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Again, I would love to see the Buffalo Bills kick butt, but I don't know. After last week, I'm not sure. Dallas, 7.5-point underdogs against the Eagles. Raiders, 2-point favorites against the Saints. The Colts come in at 7.5-point favorites against the Giants. The Panthers, 10-point underdogs as they play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Titans are 1-point favorite against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Dolphins, 3-point favorites against the Browns. And then, the Dolphins-Browns game is at 4:05. 4:25, you got the Packers at Vikings. And then at 8:20, you have the Falcons at Commanders. 1 o'clock games. Not many that I'm really looking forward to. Obviously, I'm going to watch this Bills one. But if you look at most of these 1 o'clock games, not much on the line for – at least there are no matchups where both teams have a lot on the line. Tampa has something on the line as they play Carolina. The Colts have something on the line as they play the Giants. The Eagles have something on the line. The Bills have something on the line, but not a lot as far as, interest in the full game. A lot of these teams trying to play spoiler. The Dallas Cowboys would love to play spoiler against the Eagles. The Jets would love to play spoiler against the Bills. The Panthers would love to play spoiler against the Buccaneers. Will it happen, though? Will it happen? Then tonight's game, the Atlanta Falcons, Washington Commanders game, that's the one that a lot of people should have their eyes on. The Packers game, Vikings game, that should be a one that a lot of people have their eyes on as well as we get ready for that playoff push. Hey, DF, glad you are here. And as he says, like, share, subscribe. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys coming in here, hanging out with me for just a little bit, just for a few hours on your Sunday afternoon, 12:48 Eastern Standard Time kickoff, a little more than 10 minutes away. Again, I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. But another thing I'm looking forward to, and I hope that you guys are well, is the new year. The new year, because that means we get our semifinals. I believe that New Year's Eve, we got Penn State versus Boise State. I am really surprised because last I checked, Boise State was a double-digit underdog. Boise State was a double-digit underdog. Oh, no, so it's – okay, so never mind. Let me see. Yeah, no. The Penn State-Boise State game, Penn State 11.5-point favorites in that game. And I think that's insane. Absolutely insane. Now, we saw what happened in the quarterfinals. I understand that. But I think Boise State deserves a little bit more respect than that. Every time I think about Boise State, I think about, I believe it was the Orange Bowl, maybe the Fiesta Bowl when they played Oklahoma. Maybe the Fiesta Bowl. And shocked the world. Shocked the world. Loved it. Then New Year's Day, Notre Dame, Georgia, 1.5-point spread. That's going to be a fun one. That's the last game of the 4. Texas, Arizona State, Texas 12.5-point favorites. If there's a blowout, I think that's the one that could be. And then you have Oregon, Ohio State. Ohio State actually favored in that matchup. I look forward to the semifinals a lot more than I did the quarterfinals, that's for sure. They can make this thing 8 teams instead of 12, and I'd be happy with that. I'm sure a lot of people would be upset, but oh well. As far as this game between the Bills and the Jets, I don't know what the Jets have left, to be honest with you. I honestly don't. What are the Jets playing for at this point? The Jets are in a terrible spot when you look at years to come. I mean, you look at what they gave Aaron Rodgers. Is Aaron Rodgers coming back next year? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, the Jets could be in a lot of trouble as this thing all unfolds. And next year might not be any better. Who's going to be their new coach? You know, all these questions already going into next season does not look good for the Jets. I know a lot of you say, oh, well, but you look at the future of the Jets, it's not looking too promising. The Patriots looking forward, you know, they have Drake May now, who has shown signs of being a capable quarterback in the NFL. So interesting to see how he continues to grow as a quarterback. Looks like Anthony Richardson is out for the Colts, so it means Joe Flacco is going to be in. That might affect the spread a little bit against the Giants. Devontae Adams is in for this game against the Buffalo Bills. So we'll see what happens. Tua Tagovailoa is doubtful in his game today with a hip injury. A lot of interesting things coming around the NFL. We can also talk about the Jets inactives for a minute. Who is inactive for the New York, New Jersey, Jets, Jets. So you go down the list. Anders Carlson, kicker, he's inactive, so they have a new kicker. They have 4 cornerbacks inactive, guys. Oh, man. Sheffield is inactive. Jalen Simpson is inactive. Quantez Stingers is inactive. And Jarek Bernard Converse inactive as well. So they're hurting at the cornerback position. And then Braden McGregor, defensive end, inactive for the New York, New Jersey, Jets. So, yeah, as far as this game goes, I want to see big numbers from Josh Allen. I think that Josh Allen had a pedestrian week last week. Pedestrian. And if Bills fans think that Josh Allen still has a chance to win MVP, then he needs to show out in these type of matchups. Does he still have a chance to win MVP? I don't know. Obviously, a lot of people are talking up Lamar Jackson. You know, every time Josh Allen does great, Lamar Jackson gets votes, so that's awesome. If Lamar were to win, he'd be the first player to do it 3 times in a row. So we could have the same season. We could have the same champ back-to-back years and the same MVP back-to-back years. I mean, that's impressive. It is impressive. And you could argue with me, and I wouldn't even argue this because I'm on our side. I'm on our side. But let's say you thought that Lamar Jackson deserved MVP over Josh Allen. I don't know if I could disagree. Like, Lamar Jackson's having a great season. I don't want to knock what Lamar Jackson's done the past 5-6 weeks, especially. But he put up 5 touchdowns against the Giants. Like, okay, good for you. Good for you. Like, I'm happy for you. Like, if Josh Allen goes out here and throws 5 touchdown passes against New England, no one's going to be singing his praises. In fact, most of the media will probably dog on him more and say, who cares? He did against New England. Or New York. I'm sorry. New York. I feel like they consistently move the goalposts for Josh Allen as far as his chance to get MVP. If you think about the word valuable, the best offensive player is Offensive Player of the Year, not necessarily MVP. And if you talk about who's more valuable to his team, between Lamar and Josh, I give it to Josh. And it's not, to me, it's not even close. Like, it's not even close. You look at all that Josh lost this year. You think about all of the media hype, everything that was going on in the offseason with Stephon Diggs, no Gabe Davis. You lose Poyer, Hyde, Trey White's gone. Milano's hurt most of the year. You lose everything. And everyone in the world was talking about how the Buffalo Bills window has closed, right? And here we are. 1 win away from the 2 seed. 1 win in 2 weeks away from the 2 seed. Hell, a couple other teams losing 2 seed. The Buffalo Bills over-under for wins this season was 10. And they blew by that by week 12. The Ravens over-under for wins this season was 10.5. And they just got their 11th this week with 1 week to go. Josh Allen is the heartbeat of the Buffalo Bills. Might not be able to say the same thing about Lamar Jackson. But as someone brought up also, even though Josh is saying the MVP is not important to him, let Lamar win it. Josh Allen plays better when he has a chip on his shoulder. Let Josh Allen keep that chip on his shoulder. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So I want to see Josh Allen open up on offense. I want to see Josh Allen able to pass the ball efficiently. Would love to see at least 3 passing touchdowns by our boy today. And I would love Shakir to get one of them because, again, I have Shakir getting a whole bunch of receptions in my did I say a whole bunch? I might have said 5, but still getting receptions. I see them lean on James Cook again. Let James Cook get a rushing touchdown or 2. We'll see. We will see that. And I want to see that front 4 get a sack on Aaron Rodgers. He stands still. Get a sack on Aaron Rodgers. Come on. Again, let me know your score prediction in the comment section as we are just about to get underway. I'm going to give you my score prediction and what looks like a snowy, sleety, rainy, yucky day in Buffalo, right? And weather matters. Weather matters, especially when it comes to over-unders. Weather matters. You look at the under and how often it hits. I think it's like 67% of the time the under hits when wind is 10 miles per hour or more. So you look at this game, weather conditions, 50 degrees-ish at kickoff, and you got some rain. You got 83% humidity going on right now. Gonna rain probably throughout the game today. And then you look at the wind, 15 to 20 mile per hour wind gusts at Buffalo. So I expect the under to hit in this game. So I would expect the under to hit in this one. The Bills 10-point favorites. Again, I just don't know if they're going to hit that number. I would love for them to. I'm just not sure if that is going to happen. I mean, I think the Jets are a better team than the Patriots, and the Patriots played us rough at home last week. And who knows how much of that was Joe Brady trying out new things? Who knows how much of that was just putting things on film? We tried to consistently run the ball last week. We had heavy run formations where Joe Anderson was going in motion, right? Where he was eligible. Didn't see that much this season other than last week's game. We ran offset I formation. I think the second most all this season. So those are things that matter when it comes to the end of the season, trying to figure out what works. So you might see some play calls that you haven't seen much this season. You have some play calls that we don't like. But in my opinion, that's just Joe Brady trying to see what works, what doesn't work when it comes to the playoffs. Again, the Buffalo Bills 10-point favorites. The over-under right now 44.5. For me, as we hit 12:58, hey Rebel, glad you are here again. As you guys come in here before the game starts, hit that thumbs up button and let me know your score prediction for this game. As I think about what my score prediction is going to be, I think the Buffalo Bills win this game, of course. Do they cover the spread? I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be close. So give me the Bills to cover the 10-point spread, but I don't think they're going to cover it by much, maybe 13. So give me the Buffalo Bills to win this one 27-14. Yeah, 27-14. I like it. Or 27-10 even, maybe. Let's go. I'm going to change my bet. I'm going to go 27-10. They'll cover by 17. I like it. 27-17. Let me know your score prediction in the comment section. About 3 minutes away from kickoff in Orchard Park. With a win, the Bills guarantee themselves the 2 seed, and they're undefeated at home in the regular season. And you can't take that away from them. And then for all but one game, maybe not even that one game, the Bills are home in the playoffs. The Bills will be home for the majority of the playoffs, if not the whole thing. I do believe that it looks so much like the Bills are going to play the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game, right? Like anything other than Bills-Chiefs AFC Championship game might be a little bit of a disappointment. Might be a little bit. And listen, for Bills fans, anything short of a Super Bowl would be a disappointment. If we lose in the AFC Championship game, there's going to be the same amount of people saying McDermott needs to be fired, wasting Josh Allen's career, yada, 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 yada. And I just don't know if I believe that. We're talking about 5 straight divisions, I think we need to lay off the McDermott stinks train. Here's what I believe, honestly, and I've talked to Ryan about this a bunch, and some of the other guys at hashtag too. And again, make sure if you're not subscribed, you hit that subscribe button, because we're going to continue to give you Buffalo Bills news, and we're going to have the Buffalo Bills discussions. And this was one of them. Does McDermott deserve to be fired if they don't do well in the postseason? I am at a point where if the Bills let go of McDermott, I won't be upset. But if the Bills keep McDermott, I will not be upset either. I don't understand why it's either you love the guy or you hate the guy. I don't get that. You look at social media, and everyone talks about how terrible he is with clock management, how terrible he is at doing other things, how much we need to get rid of him, and we'll never win a Super Bowl with him. Yeah. You never know. You never know. I'm sure a lot of people were saying that Peyton Manning will never win a Super Bowl as long as Tom Brady's there, right? And as I told Ryan before, remember this: Peyton Manning's first Super Bowl victory, he didn't have to go through Tom Brady. So does that take away from the Super Bowl victory? No, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. You can't control certain things and how they play out, and it just doesn't make sense to me. And everyone points out the Andy Reid thing. Remember, the Eagles did not fire Andy Reid. They just didn't extend his contract when it expired. So if the Bills keep McDermott till his contract expires and he still hasn't won a Super Bowl, it makes sense to me at that point to move on. But he doesn't deserve to be fired. He's doing his job. He's doing a better job than 26 other head coaches in the league. Sorry, 24, I guess you could say. But honestly, how many head coaches in the league right now would you take over McDermott? Andy Reid. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Getting ready for kickoff for this game between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Again, before the game starts, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Sunday, second to last Sunday of the NFL regular season tier. Hopefully, about 6 more Sundays left for the Buffalo Bills. Gusts up to 35 miles per hour. Yikes! Good luck. Jets going to kick the ball off to the Buffalo Bills. Morstead going to kick off. Here we go. Can the Bills stay undefeated at home? Can the Bills clinch the number 2 overall seed? Josh Allen's going to tell us in a minute. Thanks for letting me know. Let's go, Josh. Let's go, Josh. MVP. First and 10, Buffalo Bills going to move from left to right. 114th consecutive start. Jets have had 9 different starting quarterbacks over that span. First and 10, shotgun. Cook to his right. 2 wide receivers to the bottom. Now Shakir goes in motion. I'm sorry, two receivers to the top. She goes in motion back and forth. Allen can throw. He has time. Throwing it incomplete high for Knox. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Incomplete pass on first down, high for intended target Dawson Knox. Again, no Curtis Samuel again today. Second down, Cook to the left of Allen. He gets the carry. Cook looking for a hole, gets about 4 yards, make it 3rd and 6. Cook tackled by number 95, Williams, on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. Quinton Williams, probably one of the better defensive tackles in the league, in my opinion. Better than anyone the Bills have, that's for sure. But again, this Jets defense, big decline this year. Everyone thought they were going to be unstoppable. They've been stoppable. 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Coleman at the bottom of the screen as they have 3rd and 6. And looks to throw, throws underneath. It's Shakir. Catches the ball, gets to the 45, out the 47 before he's forced out of bounds. First down, Buffalo. And look downfield. Nothing was there. So he checked down to Shakir on a cross route. Wide open. And Shakir gets the first down and a lot more to about the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, Buffalo. Again, first possession of the game. 13:45 to go in the first quarter. Bills now have a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff to Shakir as he's coming behind Allen. And it's time to throw. Has to roll out a little bit. Now throws underneath. There's a flag down. Morris with the catch. Fumbles it out of bounds. Picks up about 8. But we will have to check on that flag. That was Davis, not Morris on the catch. Glad to see Sean Rodgers in the chat. Again, we want to thank Mr. Rogers Homes for sponsoring #sports. Looks like an illegal contact penalty on the Jets. Tony Adams with the penalty, so it's going to be an automatic first down for Buffalo. Makes me wish that the fumble by Davis was inbound so the Jets could have recovered it and then for no reason got a penalty and given up Bills automatic first down. Bills now in Jets territory. And don't forget, Sean Rodgers also has a YouTube page. Link in the description below. Make sure you check that out. Sean, glad you're here. Go Bills. 13:25 to go in the first quarter. Bills now in Jets territory. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Davis behind Allen. Davis gets the pitch. Gets inside the 45 to about the 40. Gain of about 7 on the play. Gonna bring up a short 2nd down. Short 2nd down. Again, my score prediction for this game was 27-10. Now there's a late flag. And the Bills are backing up. Was there a flag? There was a after the play. Great. Oh, he threw a punch too. Threw a punch. We might be saying goodbye to Anderson. So first, the play is going to count. Let's see what this is on. It's going to be a personal foul. Nate, Rick, glad you're here. Personal foul. It was actually on Buffalo Bills. It was on McGovern. So that's going to back us up quite a bit. Now it's going to be 2nd and long, 2nd and about. Instead of 2nd and 2, it's going to be 2nd and 17. Takes us back into our own territory, too. Pretty much a drive killer. See if Josh Allen can overcome it, but pretty much a drive killer when you do stupid stuff like that. I feel like offsetting penalties don't get the message across. 2nd and 17 now. Great. Back at our own 45 on 2nd and 17. Shakir at the bottom of the screen now. Now Hollins goes to the bottom of the screen. And looking, has to run away from Williams. Throwing it deep downfield. Incomplete. Intended for Kincaid. Going to be 3rd and 17. Wait, hold on. There's a flag down. Allen's pointing their way. Hey, the 5-yard defense hold for a first down. I hate the fact that defense holding automatically gets you a first down, but hands to the face, same thing. 5-yard penalties should not give you automatic first downs. Gardner Johnson with a 70-yard interception return for the Eagles. They're up 7-0. Tampa already up 7-0. Baker 3 for 3, 42 yards and a touchdown. Don't think back 5-yard penalties get you first downs on 2nd and 17, but what can you do? 4 wide receivers set, 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Cook gets the handoff. And he gets to about the 43, back in Jets territory. 12:30 to go in the first quarter. Bills got the ball first on the first drive of the game still. In Jets territory, 2nd and 3. Again, let's make this an easy victory for Buffalo. Help Josh Allen's MVP numbers since this will be the last week he plays of the regular season, hopefully. Lamar will still have to play next week as they try to clinch the AFC North. Cook gets the ball once again. He stopped close to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and 3. Another 3rd down for the Buffalo Bills. 11:45 to go. After losing time possession last week so significantly in the first quarter, Flacco threw an interception as well. I think it's important that the Bills try to control the ball a little bit more. The second attempt for 3rd down had a Shakir catch and run on the last 3rd down, giving them a 1st down. And I'm going to throwing it deep. Coleman with the catch! Inside the 10 to the 5! Coleman with a big-time grab. There's a flag down. Wow. The hold on the Buffalo Bills. It's a hold on Spencer Brown. 40-yard catch by Coleman. Eliminated. Tony Romo calls the hold a little suspect. Didn't look like hold for me on replay either. Nice. 3rd and 13. Back in our own side of the field. Such a big play be erased by the officials. Suspect call. Allen going over the middle. Has a wide open receiver. That's Hollins to the 30. Let's go. Don't let them stop you. Middle of the field's wide open. Middle of the field's wide open all day. Holland, Shakir, let's go. Allen under center. And the ball off. This time it's Davis getting 3. Again, Anderson in motion, and Anderson in some extracurricular activity after the play once again. If Anderson can't keep his cool, it's time to go away as he goes back to the sideline. If Anderson can't keep his cool, looks like Knox missed a block on that play. 2nd and 7, 9:35 to go. The Bills, again, still on the opening possession of the game. At the Jets 27, shotgun. Allen gets the ball, looking, has a clean pocket. They're going to hit behind to get rid of the ball right before he gets hit. And it's another Hollins catch and a 1st down. Great opening drive by the Buffalo Bills. Now end in 6. End it with 6. 9:10 to go. 6-minute drive. 9 plays of the 10th play of the drive. Shotgun, Cook to his left. Fakes to Cook. Kincaid gets the pass. Kincaid spins away. Gets inside the 10 to the 6. That's another 1st down, Buffalo. Nice spin away from the defender. All right. Who gets the touchdown? Let me know in the comment section. Who do you think gets the touchdown here? I'm going to go Cook into the end zone. Give me Cook. You let me know what you think in the comment section. Looks like Coleman to the top of the screen. That's who they go to. Incomplete. Gardner on the coverage. Coleman saying, throw that one up higher. Throw it higher, Josh. Higher. Can you take me higher? Give me Cook for this touchdown. Let me know in the comment section who you got. Who you got? Second and goal. Red zone this season, the Bills second in red zone efficiency. Shotgun. Cook now to the left of Allen. Now he goes in motion. And looking over the middle, way high. There's a flag down in the secondary. Might be a flag against the Jets, giving us an automatic first down. All right, 8:14 to go. Again, beautiful first drive by the Buffalo Bills. Just call them pass interference. I don't like it. I don't know if that ball was catchable. I don't know if that ball is catchable. I don't know if that ball is catchable. How can you call pass interference? Carolina scores a touchdown. Adam Thielen with a 17-yard touchdown reception. That game's tied 7-7. Now Josh Allen from the 1. Gilliam goes in motion behind Allen to push him into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! Josh Allen, 1 yard, touchdown run. And there's still more chippiness after the play. Nathan comes in and says, makeup call, maybe. Maybe. Bills up 6-0. 65th career rushing touchdown. Ties Thurman Thomas for the most rushing touchdowns in Bills history. Pass for the extra point is good. 8:11 to go. The Bills take the opening drive all the way for a touchdown. Good opening drive to start things off. And the Jets going to receive the ball for the first time and see how they respond when we come back from commercial break. Again, guys, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do so. Really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to Hashtag Sports, hit that subscribe button for continual Buffalo Bills coverage. Eagles up 7-0 over the Cowboys. Cowboys still have the ball in the red zone. Eagles scored on a pick 6. I don't even know if the Eagles offense has touched the ball yet. Was it 60-yard interception, 30-yard interception return? 30-yard interception return to start things off. Now the Cowboys have the ball in the red zone. Raiders up 3-0 over the Saints. The Colts and Giants still tied 0-0. The Panthers and Buccaneers 7-7. The Titans trailing the Jaguars 3-0. Those are the scores. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1 o'clock games today. Again, you had 3 yesterday, 1 Thursday. You have 2 4 o'clocks. You have the 8 o'clock game tonight. They have Monday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and San Francisco 49ers. The Lions trying to stay on top of the NFC. Keep up with that number 1 overall seed. Gonna be tough. The Vikings game next week gonna be huge. Gonna be huge. Probably gonna be the Sunday night game next week as we get ready for the playoffs. Again, Bills with a 12-play drive ends in a touchdown. Beautiful drive led by Josh Allen, ends in a Josh Allen rushing touchdown. Now we need to see what this defense can do. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I did see a stat that like with 6 plays into this game, there were 6 plays, 4 penalties between the two teams. So we'll see how this Jets offense responds coming out of break. Again, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button before the Jets get their first possession, be sure to do so. If you're not subscribed to Hashtag Sports, you're missing out. Missing out. Paul Morrow will be live post-game. Ryan and I every Wednesday or Thursday, depending on our schedule. And I do every post-game that does include other coverage. Jets are going to return this one from the goal line to the 10, 15, 20, 25 to about the 28-yard line. Lewis and Gilliam in on the tackle. Alejandro, good to see you, man. Glad you are here listening to the game between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. If you missed the first drive, the Bills got the ball first. 7 points on the 12th play, 70-yard drive. Josh Allen with a rushing touchdown. Now the Jets have their first possession with 8:05 to go in the first quarter. Rodgers under center. Offset I formation now as they go from right to left. 9 seconds on the play clock. What is going on? Stoppage of play. The wind blew something onto the field. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Rodgers looking to throw on 1st down. Throws it to Hall. Hall's a little bit of a lane. Gets 10 yards. Tripped up by Teron Johnson. Enough for a 1st down. One play, 10 yards. 1st down. First and 10, Buffalo. Jets. Single back set. Wide receiver to the top of the screen. One to the bottom. They're going to run it here on 1st down this time. Maybe 2 yards. Epineza in on the tackle. Don't let them get the running game going. Let's go. Let's go. Tied. The Bills defense tied in total takeaways for 1st place in the NFL. $28 takeaways this season. Sorry, tied for 3rd most. Rodgers going to throw here. Pressure coming. Unable to get to him. He throws it at the feet of number 83. And there's a flag down. Rodgers pointing towards Buffalo, saying it's on them. Conklin, the intended receiver. It is illegal contact on Rasul Douglas, and it's going to be on Mac 1st down. There have been a lot of penalties early in this game. A lot of penalties early on. Come on, Buffalo. 6:39 to go in the 1st quarter. Bills got the ball once, scored a touchdown. Jets on their opening possession. Rodgers back shotgun, looking to throw. Throws a quick screen. Looks like that's to Conklin, who gets into Buffalo Bills territory. There's another flag, because why not? Because why not? What is going on? They threw the flag for legal men downfield, but the pass was behind the line of scrimmage, so it didn't matter. So it's 2nd and 5. So they just threw a flag because they're used to it. They just threw the flag because they're used to it. Rodgers under center on 2nd and 5, 6:15 to go in the 1st quarter. Into Buffalo territory, they pitch it back to Hall. Hall gets a 1st down, gets about 7 yards total. Down at the 38. Some more pushing and shoving after the play. Oh, that's what we need, a chippy game. A chippy game. More penalties. Not right now. I'm just saying overall. There's going to be more penalties. What the heck? 5:45 to go. Bills might only get one possession in the first quarter. The way this is going. We'll see. First and 10 first and 10 Jets at the Bills 43. Swing back set. Now the time goes in motion to the left of Rodgers. Now back to the right. Going to be a lead block maybe. As Allen gets the ball, gets maybe 5. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 4. Second and 6. Sorry. 2nd and 6. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Let's see. 2nd and 6. Shotgun. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Looks like Adams is in the slot. Wilson down at the bottom by himself. Shotgun. He has Allen to the right. Hands ball off to Allen. Allen almost breaks tackle, but does get enough for a first down. Jets moving the ball on the ground, something they don't do well so far. They haven't done well much this season. They're doing it well against Buffalo. To the 32. Breece Hall back in. Cole Bishop was the one who tripped up Allen. Rodgers looking to throw over the middle. Has a completion. That's to Wilson. Wilson gets maybe 9. Douglas on the tackle. Christopher says, pick coming. Let's hope. Let's hope. Dallas tied Philly at 7-7. Tolbert with a receiving touchdown. 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Bills up 7-0. Bills took the opening drive, 12 yards. 12 plays, about 70 yards. Allen with a 1-yard rushing touchdown. 2nd and 1. They hand the ball off to Hall. Hall breaks out to the 15, to the 10. Inside the 10, there's a flag down. Holding on the offense. Take him back. Take him back. With an 18-yard run. Bills defense not going to win these playoff games. We shall see. They have not been playing well so far. Have not played well so far. 2nd and 11. 7 accepted penalties in the first quarter with 3 minutes to go. Shotgun 5 wide. Goes to Fort the line. Over the middle, wide open. Conklin makes the catch. Might be a little short of the first down. Wow. Wow. Bernard needs to break on that earlier. 3rd and 1. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Third and 1. Offset eye. Conklin motion to the top. And Rodgers looking to throw. Rodgers looking to throw over the middle. Pass incomplete. He threw it back behind his body. And had an open tight end. Rodgers, of course, blames the tight end because he threw it at his feet. So Boya was the intended target. Allen was open too. I don't know who Rodgers was yelling at. Rodgers can make a better play, but that's what Rodgers does. Rodgers blames everybody else for his misfortunes. Shotgun formation, 3 wide. They run Allen up the middle. I don't think he got there. I don't think he got there, and the Bills defense comes up with the stop when needed most. Good stop. Good stop. All right. All right. Now get some more points. Get some more points going the other way. Let's go through some scores real quick as we're at commercial break. Bills up 7-0 on the Jets with just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Going to start their second possession from their own 24-yard line. Cowboys and Eagles tied 7-7. Raiders up 3-0 over the Saints. Well, that was an interesting drive. It was. Giants up 7-3 over the Colts. Again, Joe Flacco starting for the Colts in that game. Buccaneers up 10-7 over the Panthers. Titans trailing the Jaguars 3-0. Those are the scores from around the NFL. No bowl games today. However, tomorrow, as we get ready for New Year's, you have the Music City Bowl. Iowa against Missouri. And then on Tuesday, a big slate of bowl games. You have Alabama, Michigan, Louisville, Washington, South Carolina, Illinois, LSU, Baylor. That should be a fun one. I would watch that one. Probably a high-scoring one, too. What's the over on that one? 59.5? That sounds right. 59.5. And then you have the Penn State, Boise State as the first quarterfinal, or that'd be the semifinal? No, quarterfinal game, I guess. Quarterfinal game, the Fiesta Bowl. Hey, Darren, good to see you. Glad you're here. Hit that thumbs up button as you're coming in. As you come in, hit that thumbs up button. Again, we appreciate all the likes, the shares, the follows. Best way to help out the channel. Again, we appreciate it. First and 10 Buffalo. Josh Allen under center. Offset I formation. Gilliam in the game. Cook. Anderson back in. So it's a pitch to Cook. Loses 2 yards on the play. Loses 2 yards. Second and 12. Josh Allen 4 for 6 on the first drive for 56 yards. Shakir motion to the bottom, now back to the top. And looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Now rolls to the left. Going to run with it. Gets to the 30, to about the 32. Going to make it 3rd and 2. Nice gain of 10 on the play by Josh Allen. Those numbers should help Lamar Jackson get extra MVP votes. I think he had Cook, though. I do think he had Cook if you wanted to throw it to Cook past the linebacker. Give me Cook versus linebacker. I'm going to take Cook. Yeah. Oh, 3rd and 2. Gain 10 either way. Shakir motion from the bottom screen to the top. Shakir open. Nope, that's not Shakir. I'm sorry. Is that Ty Johnson? Ty Johnson with the catch. Gets to the 40, another third down conversion. Bills perfect on third down so far today, keeping drives alive. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Bills up 7-0. The Bills driving. Bills already 3 for 3 on third downs, I believe, today. Yep, Bills 3 for 3 on third downs in that first quarter. Good first quarter for the Buffalo Bills, already up 7-0 on their second possession of the game, moving the ball into or close to Jets territory at their own 41. Eagles have the ball tied with the Cowboys 7-7. Close to midfield. Barkley with his second carry, so he hasn't had a chance to get going yet. Barkley still on watch to see if he breaks Eric Dixon's record. Let me know in the comment section, do you think he will break the record? Raiders up on the Saints 3-0. They have the ball deep in in their own territory, about ready to punt the ball. Giants still up 7-3 over the Indianapolis Colts. The Buccaneers up 10-7 over the Panthers, and the Jaguars up 3-0 still over the Tennessee Titans. Stay away from that game. Again, question in the comment section. Do you think Saquon Barkley will surpass Eric Dixon's rushing record with 2 weeks to go? And since there are 17 games now instead of 16, will you recognize it as the record? I always thought there should be different rule books when they do that, though. Like there should be a record books. There should be a record book for all the records for when there was only a 14-game season. And there should be a record book for when it was a 16-game season. And now there should be a record book for when it was, because those things, like O.J. Simpson will forever be the only person to rush for 2,000 yards in a season when it was only a 14-game season. That's impressive. Not saying that running for over 2,000 yards in a 16-game season is any less impressive. It is. But it can never be 2,000 yards in a 14-game season. I'll answer you in a second, Alejandro. Talk about in pregame a little bit. Pistol formation on first down, fakes the pitch to Cook, has Knox for about 3 yards. Knox's first grab of the game. To the 45, 2nd and 6, 4 yards. So Alejandro asks, who do we think is going to win MVP, Allen or Lamar? And I think the most important part, and again, I talk about this a little in pregame, about that award is that second word. Most valuable player. Offside formation, Allen fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Look deep, nothing there. There's going to be a hold penalty. I saw that one. Doesn't matter what Allen does here. It's going to be tricky, but there's going to be a hold to send it back. Hold, sending it back. I think that Allen is more valuable to the Bills than Lamar is valuable to the Ravens. Again, think about all the Bills lost this year, coming into this year. Who's hurt? Is that Anderson hurt on the ground? I think that's Anderson on the ground. It is, as Rick comes and points out. I think that when you look at all the Bills' loss this year, everyone in the world was writing the Bills off. Their window has closed. How many times did we hear the Bills' window has closed after Diggs left? After we got Gabe Davis? A lot. If it wasn't everybody, it was most of them. The Bills. The Bills over-under for wins this season was 10. They blew by that. Week 12, they had that covered. The Ravens over-under in wins was 10.5. They just beat that this week. The Ravens were favored to win their division by Vegas odds. It was tough, and they still might not. The Bills were in a three-way tie pretty much in Vegas odds with the Dolphins and Jets. It wasn't close. Wasn't close. The Bills have one Hall of Famer currently on their offense, and that's Josh Allen, future Hall of Famer, and that's Josh Allen. Lamar is 2. Yeah, I don't think you just look at stats though, and I don't think it's just a stats award. I think Offensive Player of the Year is a stats award. Defensive Player of the Year is a stats award. Does Lamar deserve Offensive Player of the Year? Maybe. But again, you throw up the same arguments that a lot of teams putting 8 in the box against him to stop that Derrick Henry fella. And I do agree that Burrow should be getting more looks than he's getting. Burrow is insane. Burrow is insane. Joe Anderson now on the sideline. Joe Burrow has thrown 42 touchdowns. Josh Allen's thrown 26. Allen with a wobbly throw. I don't know if his arm got hit there. Luckily, it wasn't picked off. 3rd and 16 after the hold. 3rd and 16. Bills threw for 3 on 3rd downs. They got the work cut out for him on this one. Yeah, it looks like Oliver hits Josh's hands. Full start. Wow. You don't need to throw 5 flags. Wow. We'll look at that in a little bit. Maybe next commercial break. Now it is 3rd and 21. 3rd and 21. 13:56 to go in the second quarter. Nuts. Bills already have 5 penalties today. Shotgun on 3rd and 21. Hollins to the top. Mills going to be wide open again. Quick pass out to Shakir. Shakir gets a 39. So it's going to be 4th and long. 4th and long. Spin, that's why they don't try to get it. Don't know, Spin. You and I both know I don't know answers to some of these questions. Make sure you get that thumbs up on your way in if you haven't already. My score prediction for this one was 27-10. Sam Martin into punt. First punt of the game. Saints score a touchdown. Go up 7-3 over the Vegas Raiders. Martin punts this one away. Inside the 15. Gets about the 27-yard line. And that is where the Jets will take over. First and 10 Jets. So the Bills cannot pull away. I'm going to watch it, Rick. Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag. There's a flag. Wow. Kind of ridiculous. 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 Man. This is a lot of NFL games these days, though. Flag after flag after flag. What are we waiting on now? What is taking so long? All right. No flag again. How many times can they throw flags and then just pick them up? Pick it up. That's the second time today. They thrown a flag and then picked it up. All right, commercial break. So I did want to pull up Josh Allen versus Joe Burrow stats. Everyone's talking about Lamar versus Josh. Just look at this. Man's thrown 42 touchdowns, 4,600 yards. Pretty insane. Pretty insane. His long rush is also longer than Josh Allen's. But you look at total touchdowns, Josh is 37 compared to Joe's 44. You want to talk about value? You want to talk about valuable? Very few quarterbacks do what Joe Burrow is doing with that offensive line, with that defense. Very few. Yeah, I think that this is very close as well. Now, if you look at this, see, and a stat that I like that I don't really think about too much, but I like it, is down here where it says points per 100 snaps. Josh leads Joe Burrow 39.9 to 38. Would love to see what that is if you add another player. This is a premium feature. I ain't paying for it. I ain't paying for an upgrade. But I want to know, does anyone have Lamar Jackson's points per 100 stats or snaps? Let's see. Let's see if we can get this. Lamar Jackson. Where's Josh Allen? Here we go. He's at 43.1. Whew. Whew. That's quite a bit more. If you're making an argument for Lamar Jackson, that's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. Again, there are a lot that go into stats too, and I understand that. But to say that Lamar Jackson isn't worthy of the award, Joe has to throw more. He does. He does. But if we look at it, how many pass attempts does he have than Josh? If we pull it back up, like how many pass attempts does he have compared? So he has 606 pass attempts. Josh only has 456. Quick throw out to Wilson on first down. Wide receiver screen, gets out 4 yards. Douglas on tackle at about the 30, 31-yard line. So to your point, he does throw the ball a lot more. He does throw the ball a lot more. Does that say 44 sacks for who? Yes, it does say. So Josh Allen's been sacked 14 times. Joe Burrow sacked 44 times. That is nuts. That's nuts. On 2nd and 6, Rodgers under center. Breece Hall in the backfield. Adams in motion. They hand the ball off to Hall. Hall trying to get to the outside. Gets there and finds a hole to the 40, 45. Close to midfield. Finally forced out of bounds by Bishop. Oh, bother. Oh, bother. MVP debate is ludicrous. Who do you think should win it, Darren? Who you got, Darren? All right, first 10 at their own 48. Fakes the handoff, throwing it wide open. Adams gets the first down. Benford able to stick with him. They actually only give him 9. Benford able to stick with him. All right. Does this mean that this is going to be a close one again? Do I have to sweat another divisional game? Ridiculousness. Under 11 minutes to go in the first half. Bills up on the Jets, 7-0. Jets have the ball at the Bills 43, 2nd and 1. First down. Gain of 1 on the play. And that's going to be enough for the first down. That's all I needed. Bills looks like a Jet player down. Josh is doing more with less. Yeah, Jet player down. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, everyone had a Merry Christmas. Happy holiday, whatever you do celebrate. Everyone got what they want for Christmas, except for a Super Bowl trophy that will come in February. Hopefully. I know we need an excuse. I don't know what's the excuse for Mike Tomlin still being a Steelers coach. What's the excuse for Harbaugh still being a Ravens coach? What's their excuse? I don't know. No. Why is he an excuse? I don't know. But hey, we have to hate McDermott. Tomlin hasn't won a playoff game since 2016. So because he's won a Super Bowl, that whatever happens after that doesn't matter. He hasn't won a playoff. He's 0-6 in the playoffs since 2016. But that's okay because he won a Super Bowl back in 2012. Okay, 2011. It's 2011 one to beat Arizona with Bill Cowher's team. Okay, but he's a great coach. I go through some scores right now. Let's see who's winning. We got not too many games on the 1 o'clock slate. Eagles, Cowboys still tied 7-7. Raiders do get a field goal, make that game 7-6. The Colts in the red zone, but they are now trailing the Giants 14-3. So you really, the Colts need this win to stay alive in the playoff race. In fact, going into this week, other than Denver, who was just a win and in, the Colts just need to beat the Giants and then beat the Jaguars. And they're down 14-3. And they're about to potentially have to kick another field goal. Buccaneers up 13-7 over the Panthers. And the Jaguars up 10-0 over the Titans. You can throw downfield, wide open. Wilson was wide open, gets deep in Bill's territory, inside the 20. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm saying that again, the goalposts move depending on who the person is. That's all. Just like in the MVP conversation, the goalposts change. 20 years ago, we wouldn't have said winning 5 divisions in a row was nothing, but now we do. It's nothing. It's nothing. Under center, pass the hands the ball off to Brees Hall. Gets to about the 12. Bernard took out Douglas. 9-11 to go in the first half. Jets have it 2nd and 8 in the red zone. I'm sorry, I didn't put this back up. My fault. Someone could have told me. Someone could have told me I didn't put it back up. I see spins have about Phillips, so let's see what happens. 2nd and 8, let's see what happens. 4 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Pass deflected. Phillips on pick. Big boy pick. Why'd you slide down? No, you run it. He's like, I'm not running 84 yards. I am not doing it. Smart job, goal down. Smart job. Goalposts don't change? Okay, then why last year all of a sudden do stats not matter when Josh Allen has better stats than Lamar Jackson? I'm not saying in our minds necessarily, but why last year when Josh Allen has better stats than Lamar Jackson still wins the MVP, and this year when Lamar Jackson has better stats than Josh Allen, everyone's saying he deserves it more. That's not moving the goalposts? I'm not saying we're doing it. I never said that. But that's not moving. That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is moving goalposts. Phillips jumps into the stands. I missed it. But interception by the Bills. Again, one of the best teams in the league at takeaways this season gets another one. Now score some points. Score some points. Our big member than DBs that get interceptions. Hey, listen, they're not getting sacks, so at least they're doing something. They're not getting sacks, so at least they're doing something. All right, so the Bills get the ball back. Now let Josh do something. Let James cook. I don't care. Do something. 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line with 8:47 to go in the first half. Eagles and Cowboys still tied 7-7. Like I said, the Saints up on the Raiders 7-6. They have ball close to midfield. Colts did have settled for a field goal. At some point, you got to go for it, though. At some point, you have to go for it. And I think that might have been that point. But not my team. Neighbors has 2 catches for 50 yards. Again, if the Colts lose this game to Giants, they're out of playoff contention because they lost to the Giants. That says it all. No Tua today as the Dolphins play the Browns. So it's going to be Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley coming in for, and in Cleveland today, I think wind gusts are like 30-something miles an hour. Like, it's going to be nuts there. It's going to be nuts there. I'm interested. Jaguars still up 10-0 over the Titans. Buccaneers now up 20-7 over the Carolina Panthers. See, this is a team taking care of business. They know they have to take care of business, and that's what they're doing. 1st down, Josh Allen hands the ball off to Cook. Cook breaks to the 22-yard line before he's taken backwards. So it's a gain of about 5. Let's go. Let's go. They have over 100 yards of offense to the Jets, but they lost the first possession due to turnover on downs, and then this one an interception. Both those things happen in the red zone. So this is where you take complete control. If you're a good team, just take complete control of this game. I'm sorry. Like, that's what you do. And the ball to Cook Cook gets first down, gets to the 30, 31-yard line before he's taken down. Like, that's what you do. You're playing a inferior team at home. They have been in the red zone twice, come away with 0 points. There's no reason why you shouldn't go up 2 scores in this one right now. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Now Shakir goes in motion to the bottom of the screen, so 3 to the bottom. Cook gets the handoff, makes the first guy miss in the backfield, gets about 8 yards. All right. All right. Now another run. This one for a first down. Inside 7 minutes of the first half. Trying to control that clock. Control that clock. James Cook is first in the league in yards per rush with a minimum of 40 attempts. Good job. 7.4 yards per rush. I'll take it. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers at the top. Now Shakir goes in motion to the top of the screen. This time Shakir gets the ball. Quick wide receiver screen. He gets about 5. Yeah, they're not stopping Cook. I don't think giving the defense rest really matters. I mean, our defense has looked pretty weak so far, but I mean, you do not want a time possession differential like we had last week in the first half against the Patriots. But this defense is opportunistic. One of the best defenses on stopping on 4th downs, turnovers, all that good stuff. Looks like the Eagles do score. Make that game 14-7. Shotgun for Allen. Allen going to dip it off to the running back. That's Davis who gets the ball, gets to about midfield. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. Can't keep it 3rd and manageable. I always think Davis needs to get downhill. I don't know. I think this is 2 down territory, Rick. I think this is 2 down. You have 3rd and 2 from about midfield. I think this is 2 down territory. So don't really care if they I wouldn't mind if on 3rd and 2 they go for a deep pass, or at least have an option for a deep pass. And shotgun. It was like Ty Johnson to his right, now to his left. Now looking to throw, throws underneath. Coleman with the catch. Coleman gets out of bounds at the 45. So, yeah, to me, that's a perfect play. You have one guy going deep. Allen looks there quick. If he's not open, then hit the underneath route, get the first down. 4:50 to go in the first half. Again, the Jets do receive the ball to start the second half. So, man, what the Bills do here, there will probably be time on the clock for the Jets to do something on offense, and then they get the ball started the second half. 4:30 to go in the second quarter. Bills up 7-0. Bills have the ball in Jets territory. Allen under center. Heavy run formation. And they do run a toss play to Cook. Cook gets a yard. All right. All right. Let's go. Jaguars up 13-0 over the Titans now. Mac Jones with a passing touchdown. Good for you, Mac Jones. Shotgun on 2nd and 9. Looks like you have Shakir at the slot. Hollins to the top. Fake screen to Shakir. Allen just kind of dips it off. They're saying it's incomplete. Okay, good. They are saying it's incomplete. Allen lost his footing. There's a flag down as well. we got used to no flags for like 4 plays in a row. So it was illegal blocking downfield by the Bills. Tony's saying there was a screen pass. Ineligible man downfield. Yep. Penalties declined. 3rd and long. But again, 3rd and 9, I'm looking at potentially 2 plays. And I don't know if it was a design screen, to be honest, wide receiver screen, because I think the fake to Shakir was supposed to happen. See what opened up. Allen's 5 for 5 on 3rd downs for 58 yards. Well, it's 3rd and 9. Allen shotgun, 3 wide receiver trips, bunch trips formation to the top. So other Bills 4 for 5 on 3rd downs. Allen doesn't have much time before he has to roll out of pocket, able to do so. Rolling to his right, throwing it deep downfield. Incomplete, intended for Coleman. 4th and 9. So now you do have to punt. Allen again creating with his feet. He has Johnson open again. Yes, Coleman should have caught that. In both hands. A little low, but given the effort the quarterback put into that play. But do you notice I didn't see Allen yelling at his Get it! Sam Martin stops him inside the 5. There you go. I am worried about that too. Still 7-0 Buffalo, 3:16 to go in the first half. I feel that way too. This feels too much like a game that we shouldn't be letting the Jets hang around. And yeah, here we are. Jets hanging around. They got alligator blood. Anyone know the quote movie? What movie that quote's from? Hanging around. Kids got alligator blood. Scores from around the league again. Only, I think, 6, maybe 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 o'clock games today. Very few with impactful playoff implications. Again, if the Giants beat the Colts are officially eliminated from playoff contention, and the Giants up 14-6 have the ball in the red zone. Getting ready to add to the lead with 6 minutes to go in the first half. Raiders trailing 7-6. They have the ball 1st and 12 from their own 3-yard line. Like I said, the Eagles did score a touchdown to make that one 14-7. Buccaneers up 20-7 over the Carolina Panthers. Why do we want the Colts to win, Spin? And if you're going with this, where I think you're going with this, I might lay into you a little bit, just because I like you. And then the Jaguars up 13-0 over the Titans. Why do we want the Colts to win? Don't make me get all Ric Flair on you. I'll do it. I'll get Ric Flair on you. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. What does that matter? Let the Bengals in. Common sense. You don't think we can beat the Bengals? You do not think the Bills can beat the Bengals in a 93-92 game? Because I think that was what it would be. Because both defenses can't stop anything, and both quarterbacks are out of their mind good. I'm not worried about the Bengals. I'm not worried about the Bengals at all. Because if we can't beat the Bengals, then could we beat the Chiefs? Could we beat the Steelers? Could we beat the Ravens? Like, who cares? They're currently honoring Greg Gumbel on the television. Greg Gumbel passed away on Friday after a long fight with cancer. Listen, I'm somebody who liked Greg Gumbel. In a world where, there's so many commentators that we don't like, I didn't meet too many people who I don't like Greg Gumbel. Not saying there weren't some haters. I'm sure there were. And listen, I don't know Greg Gumbel personally at all. But in a world where there's so much hate going around for a lot of commentators, to me, he was always steady. Looks like it's going to be Smooth's pointing to the offense, saying it was on the offense. But I saw a Smoot move. I did not see offense move, but there's a false start. It's a scary game to play. It's, but again, if you can't to be the man, you have to beat the man. But again, let's do the Ric Flair. Let's do it. Let's do it. Woo! To be the man, woo! You have to beat the man. If you think Joe Burrow and that Bengals offense is so good, they deserve to be in the playoffs. All right, 1st and 12 from the 3. Handoff on 1st down. Going to be stopped at the 1. He gets out of the end zone. He does get out of the end zone. 2nd and about 13 now. 2nd and 13. I don't care who we play. I don't care. I want to play the most deserving team. And if that's the Bengals, then that's the Bengals. Here we go, Bengals. Here we go. Ba-da-da-da. Here we go. Bengals. Here we go. That's a Steelers song. I'll put Bengals in. I don't know why. I'm just having a good time. And hopefully it starts with a safety. Let's go. Let's go. 2nd and 13. Come on, let's go. Sack Rodgers. About dang time. Get him. Get him. Safety, Buffalo. AJ Epinesa. Someone on this defensive line gets a sack, and it's big time, baby. Rounders. Yes. Yes, Miguel, it was Rounders. You are a little bit behind. That's okay. Well, between the feed being a little slower, because Rick, you're watching like local coverage, right? Like I'm watching it on YouTube. So, the stream coverage being slower, and then it takes another second for me to react. Like, yeah, it takes a little time, man. It takes a little time. All right, now score before halftime. 16-0. Now, the interesting thing about this scenario, right? Bills score a touchdown, go up 15-0. Go for 2, right? Spin, you're smarter than I am when it comes to figuring all this stuff out, as you did a few weeks ago. And you said go to 2, and I wasn't recognizing it, and then it would have happened. Now let's go for half. If the Bills score a touchdown here, like going up 16, that's the max you can get, like 2-score lead you can get. So even if the Jets do try to come back, they have to score a touchdown and get 2 2-point conversions. I get that. But wouldn't you rather go for 2? Like if you score a touchdown on this side right before half, go for 2, make it a 3-possession game. I don't know. You guys figure that out. You guys are smart guys. I'm just here covering the game, watching AJ Epinesa get a sack on Aaron Rodgers. Get those sacks. Get those sacks. Going to be returned from 15. Johnson to a 30. Tripped up at the 32. Went backwards trying to yeah, I don't blame you. I trust Josh Allen more than a lot of things. No, like there was a play, I think it was last year, maybe 2 years ago against the Dolphins, where Josh jumped from the 2-yard line, held the ball out like this. You guys will remember this play. Held the ball out like this, and then after he crosses the goal line, the Dolphins hit out of his hands, and they run it back like they have a chance, and then it's reviewed, and it's clearly in. Shotgun 3 at the bottom of the screen. Cook gets the ball. Cook gets about 8 yards, gets down to the 40. Like, we have a huge quarterback. There's no reason why he can't just jump, lean the ball over, and get in every time. Or shotgun, RPO, every time. 2-minute warning in Buffalo. Bills up 9-0. Bills up 2 scores. Aaron Rodgers, I'm sure, is going to blame someone else for all of it. Blame someone else for all of it. It's not his fault. Not his fault. Eagles in the red zone up 14-7 over the Cowboys. Barkley has 12 carries for 27 yards only, so he's going to need a lot more if he wants to sniff Eric Dixon's record and help me with my props too. Raiders in the red zone trailing 7-6. 1 timeout remaining with a minute to go. The Giants do score a touchdown, make it 21-6. So if the Colts need a touchdown before halftime, The Colts need a touchdown before halftime. And they have the ball at the Giants' 33-yard line already with 2:43 to go. We might see both teams score before halftime. Buccaneers are in the red zone, already up 20-7 over the Panthers. Irvin already has 95 rushing yards. Evans already has 6 catches and 2 touchdowns. Jaguars up 13-0 over Titans. Titans have the ball in Jacksonville territory. Close to halftime there, too. All right, let's get a touchdown. Come on, let's go. Even if they only go for 1 point, 16-0 at half sounds better than 9-0. 16-0 sounds better than 9-0. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're not new, hit that thumbs up. Still hit that thumbs up. A.J. Epineza with a sack and a safety on Aaron Rodgers. Bills up 9-0. Josh Allen with a rushing touchdown in this one. But again, if you're an MVP voter, you don't care how many touchdowns Josh gets. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter how he carries this team every single week to victory after victory after victory after victory after victory. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter. All right. So the Rams beat. I'm looking at the playoff picture. The Rams won yesterday, beating Arizona. What a crazy game. What a crazy way to end that game, too, man. Did you guys watch that game last night? Watch that game? Kyler Murray throwing a pass, hits off. They're in the red zone. Less than a minute to go. They're getting ready to take a 3-point lead. And he throws a pass off of McBride's head. McBride, who had a huge game, finally got into the end zone, by the way, as well. And it's picked off in the end zone. Ball hits the ground. Let me know if you thought that was an interception or not. I thought it was with the new rule. You can't go back to like Dez's catch and say it was an interception because Dez's catch was under a different rule. And Dez still caught that ball. 2nd and 2. Hand off Ty Johnson. Johnson gets the first down, gets about the 45-yard line. Had number 77 on his back for most of that carry. Sorry, 72. Mike Clemens. Shotgun formation, 4 wide, and looking to throw, looking deep. Goes to the sideline, has Amari Cooper open. There's a flag down. His defender was down as he went to catch the ball. Looks like they're going to get offensive pass interference here. Looks like it's offensive pass interference. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not going to comment if the refs are bad or not. All I know is the player was down. Okay. Okay. I mean, he does extend the arms. There wasn't much contact. Maybe it was a flop job, but the refs see what they see. They see arms extended. They see the flyer or the Flyers. He was a flyer. He wasn't a Jet. They see the Jet player going crazy. So 1st and 20 now from the 35, and looking to throw. Throws over the middle pass complete to Cooper this time into Jet territory. Gonna be 2nd and short, minute 20 to go. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts. All 3 timeouts. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 3. Bunch trip formation to the bottom of the screen. Johnson gets the carry, does not get the first down, gets about 2.5. Gonna be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 with a minute to go. Timeout called on the field. I think it was Buffalo calls timeout. Yep, so they still have 2 more. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. DBs can flop too. They absolutely can. And again, if you're an official, what did you see? Even though I agree there was minimal contact, and if you could look at it from 7 different angles, and the refs can't, but if they could, they'd say there's no pass interference. But what do the refs see? He sees full extension from the offensive player, which Amari Cooper did, and he sees the corner go flying backwards, which, by the way, he's seeing this from behind the play, too. So that's what he sees, and unfortunately, it gets called against us. We obviously have some flag-happy officials in today's game, so you're not going to get away with that when you would maybe in other games. Maybe in the playoffs you get away with that. Buccaneers do score another touchdown to go up 27-7. McMillan with a 10-yard catch. Got 3rd and 1 here. They're just going to do an Allen tush push, and Allen gets the first down. All right, hurry up and get up now. This is the type of play where I wish they call a timeout because you have just a massive humanity on the ground. Right? Like you're taking 15 seconds just getting back to line up. Shotgun from the 44. And back to pass. Throwing it way out of bounds. There's a flag down, too. There's going to be a 10-second runoff if it's against the Bills. Ten-second runoff if this is against the Bills, unless we use a second timeout now. Now we don't have all the time in the world. All of a sudden, we don't have all the time in the world. Colts are in the red zone. Again, they need a touchdown. Field goal is nothing for them. 2nd and 3 from the 6th. Touchdown. A field goal is nothing for them. 2 fouls on the defense. Number 95 got hauled for unnecessary roughness and first down. All right, he's out. He is offsides. He lined up offsides. I agree with that. No, it does Williams too. All right, they might have both been on. Yeah, I see what he's saying. It was on a 9 because Williams is like, "What did I do? What did he do?" Williams didn't do anything. Williams is like, "What? What are you talking about?" Yeah, Williams was neither of them. All right, now we're at the 29. Ooh, Allen. Careful, bud. Allen throws it up as he's going down. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Dawkins got beat there by number 99. .29 seconds to go. Bills up 9-0 after Ebenezer's sack of Rodgers in the end zone for a safety. 4 wide. Kincaid and Hollins to the bottom of the screen. Now Shakir went to the bottom. No, if that's not intentional grounding, I'm sorry. That's intentional grounding. And I know they didn't call against Mahomes a couple weeks ago. And it's going to be called against Buffalo. And everyone's going to be upset about that. Whatever. It's fine. It's still intentional grounding. Oh, they're saying he's outside the pocket. I think that should be. Hey, Stephen, good to see you. What did you miss? Give me a second. Let's see if they call intentional grounding. So now 3rd and 10, 24 seconds to go. Pass over the middle, caught by Coleman. Coleman gets down to a 21. It's gonna be 4th and 2. Call timeout. Call timeout. Never mind. They're just kicking a field goal. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Bills call a second timeout. Try and go up 12-0. All right, so what did you miss? Well, so the Bills got the ball first and had a great first drive. 12 plays, 70 yards, capped off by a Josh Allen 1-yard touchdown run to make it 7-0. After that, the Jets get the ball. They move inside the red zone. Unfortunately, they cannot convert on a 4th and 1. Unfortunately for Jets fans, they cannot convert on a 4th and 1, turning the ball over to the Buffalo Bills, who do precisely nothing with the ball. Sam Martin punts the ball inside the 5-yard line, so the Jets have to go the distance to try to get a touchdown. They come close, but then Aaron Rodgers throws a touchdown to, I think it was, if I recall correctly, and tell me if I'm wrong, Jordan Phillips on a deflected pass. Jordan Phillips, big guy, big interception. Actually, it was after the interception that the Bills. Oh no, that's this drive, I believe. I might have got some of that wrong, but nope. Bills punt again. Aaron Rodgers gets sacked in the end zone by A.J. Ebenezer. That's what you missed. And now, the wind. We got 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts in Buffalo. So a 39-yard field attempt is not easy. But yet Tyler Bass makes it. So I'm happy about it. To make it 12-0 at the half. Jets do get the ball start second half. But The Bills up 2 scores. Should be more, though. Should be more. If you're a Jets fan, if you're going to the locker room and you're a Jet, you're not too upset. But again, the Jets, a disappointing, miserable season. What are they playing for? Right? Like, it has to be hard as a Jet player to get up for a game like this. Because, I mean, other than playing spoiler, what are you playing for? Maybe a contract next season for some of these guys, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'll give you some scores from around the league. Again, not too many 1 o'clock games. 4 games already in the books in Week 17, the Thursday night game. The Seattle Seahawks hold on against the Bears to win that game 6-3. Most exciting and thrilling game I've been a part of, or never. Staying up late to watch that game. Kind of disappointing. I'm sure you guys felt the same way. And then yesterday you had 3 games. The Chargers started things off by whooping the Patriots, which we never mind seeing. They beat the Patriots 40-7. Justin Herbert breaks Peyton Manning's record for most passing yards in first 5 seasons. However, again, new record books need to happen. Peyton Manning played 2 or 3 less games than Justin Herbert so far. Or maybe not, because Justin Herbert's been hurt sometimes too. So I'm interested to look that up. The second game to me was the marquee game of the day yesterday. Great game, lots of playoff implications both ways between the Cincinnati Bengals, who were at home against the Denver Broncos. Both quarterbacks balled out. Joe Burrow threw for over 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And the Bengals win 30-24. Listen, if you did not see that Mims catch with 8 seconds to go, let me know in the comment section. Do you think that was a catch? It was ruled a touchdown on the field. 8 seconds to go. Nix throws the ball up. Mims comes down with it. As he's coming down with it, it gets tangled up a little bit. Ball not firmly controlled, it seemed like, until the Mims' helmet was on the sideline, which would indicate out of bounds. I thought it was incomplete. I did not think he had firm control, made a football-type move or whatever they call it these days to show that he had a firm catch. But I also did not believe there was enough evidence to say it was not a catch. So the fact that it was ruled touchdown on the field, I believe that it should have been called a touchdown or remained a touchdown, and it did. But it was a thrilling finish in Cincinnati yesterday as the Broncos fall short. Now the Broncos need to beat Kansas City Week 17 in order to be in the playoffs. Now for the Bengals, it's a little more complicated. Not only do they need to win, they need Miami and Indy to lose at least one of these next 2 games. And the Giants right now, they did score a touchdown right before half, so it's 21-13 at halftime, but they're losing to the Giants. As far as the Dolphins go, they play at 4 o'clock. However, no Tua Tagovailoa for the Dolphins today, which means that their quarterback, I believe, is Tyler Huntley. So we'll see how they do there. Games going on today. We have the Buffalo Bills at half against the New York Jets, up 12-0. Not 4 field goals like you might think if you're just joining us. No. The Bills take the opening drive, 70 yards for a touchdown. Josh Allen, a 1-yard rushing touchdown to add to his rushing touchdown totals. He also ties Thurman Thomas for the most rushing touchdowns in Buffalo Bills history. So let's see when that number gets surpassed. The Eagles up 17-7 over the Cowboys, now 23-7. Looks like they just scored a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, hold on. Let's see what happened. Did not let me know what happened yet. Looks like Barkley is getting, now he has 13 carries for 40 yards in the first half. And I'll tell you what that was in a minute. I'll go through all the scores and we'll come back. The Raiders and Saints at the half. The Raiders 13, the Saints 10. Brock Bowers has passed Mike Ditka for the most receiving yards by a rookie tight end in a single NFL season. He is 1,088. So congrats to him. Indianapolis Colts, like I just said, trailing the Giants 21-13. A loss by the Colts drops them to 7-9 and also takes them out of playoff contention. Again, a win by the Colts today and going into Week 18, all they would need is to beat Jacksonville and have Denver lose to Kansas City, and then the Colts would be in and not the Broncos. Panthers trailing the Buccaneers 27-14 now, about to go into halftime. 28 seconds to go. Buccaneers have the ball. Maybe try to score right before half. You have a Bryce Young pass to Thielen. So Thielen has 2 touchdowns on the day. So does Evans. Evans has 2 touchdowns on the day as well. And then the Jacksonville Jaguars up 13-3 over the Tennessee Titans at the half. So going back to that Eagles game, they're actually saying it's 1st and goal. Replay official. So the pass was complete to Smith. They initially ruled it a touchdown. The replay official said nope. He was down at the goal line. So it's 1st and goal, Philadelphia, with 11 seconds to go in the half. Again, already up 17-7, looking to go up 24-7. Right before half, they do have 1 timeout, so run to Barkley is not out of the question. But again, no Jalen Hurts. You have Kenny Pickett. Pickett 9 for 14, 133 yards and a touchdown. Cooper Rush versus Kenny Pickett. That's excitement. Glad this wasn't the Sunday night matchup, as they seem to want to do with Eagles-Cowboys games. Cowboys, though, out of playoff contention, so no point in making this a primetime game. Pretty sure the game between the Vikings and Lions will be the Sunday night football game next week. Again, all the games next week as of now listed as 1 o'clock until the end of the day. I believe today is when they decide what games are when. They try to make it so if you're in a playoff hunt, you all play at the same time. Every team that you're in a playoff hunt with plays at the same time. So you really can't scoreboard watch too much. You just have to go out there and hopefully win and hope that everything that you want to happen does happen. But talking about this game between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets, again, the Jets losing to the Bills right now, 12-0 at the half. The Bills do get the ball. Nope, the Jets do get the ball to start the second half. So interesting to see how these teams come out at halftime. Again, the Jets have had the ball in the red zone twice. Just turn it over on downs and an interception. No points off of those 2 chances in the red zone. And again, if you are a 13-2 team, or whatever the Bills are at this point, 12-3 team, my apologies, 12-3 team at home, going up against a team that you are just better than, 4-11, little to play for. And after 2 times where they could have scored, they come away with 0 points. To only be up 12-0 to me is very disappointing. Now, there are some factors. Weather obviously plays a factor into that. Things I understand. But I don't know. I just think that can't pick up the middle. Nope. So who scored the touchdown? The Eagles did get in the end zone. The last play of the half, looks like, at this point. But we'll have to see if that stands or not. But yeah, to be up 12-0 to me is a little disappointing. I would want more from our Bills team. Josh Allen on the first half, 12 of 19, 116 yards. Again, he does have that 1 rushing touchdown. Cook, 10 carries for 44 yards. Even though he only has 10 carries, it seems like he's doing a decent job against this Jets team as far as the Jets not being able to bring him down the backfield. They had him in the backfield a couple times, and he's able to break a tackle and get positive yards. And that's very important in this league when you start getting positive yards every single play. So, you try to stay on schedule. You get 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6 instead of 2nd and 12. Big difference. So James Cook, 10 carries, 44 yards. Ty Johnson, 3 carries for 15. Josh Allen, 3 for 13. And Davis, 1 for 3 yards so far in the game for the Buffalo Bills. Mac Hollins is our leading receiver, 2 catches for 33 yards. Khalil Shakir 3 for 25. Cooper 1 for 17. Coleman 2 for 13. A big catch by Coleman in that first half, negated by penalty. And we could sit here and talk about penalties all halftime long. Lots of penalties so far in this Bills-Jets game. And these aren't only accepted penalties, but right now we have 12 accepted penalties in this game, 6 by both teams. Time possession, the Buffalo Bills in control there, almost 19 minutes to 11 minutes, 18:58 to 11:02 to be exact. That's a good chunk of time difference between these two teams. You see ESPN currently gives the Buffalo Bills a 90.3% chance to win. I disagree with that. but I think the Bills have a good chance to win this game up 12-0. But again, the Jets start with the ball in the second half. The Jets have been able to move the ball against the Buffalo Bills. Aaron Rodgers, 6 of 8, 68 yards. Hall, 39 rushing yards. Wilson, 3 catches for 42 yards. They have been able to move the ball. Unfortunately, it just has not led to any scoring. Now, if you look at that and say, well, New England moved the ball against us last week too, and they were unable to score, I would say they scored in the first two drives and then did not move the ball in the second half. I would agree with that. So do the Bills make defensive adjustments? Do the Bills put another guy in the box to try to stop Breece Hall and this running attack, or this short passing game, which seems to be the Aaron Rodgers bread and butter? Don't know. I think that the Bills can do that. I don't see, especially if, because they talk about Adams on the sideline, did not look like he was in the mood to play. He didn't have his helmet, things like that. So we know that he's had a hip injury the past few weeks, missed a lot of practice this week, was questionable coming into today, whether he would play or not. If they cannot have Devontae Adams in the second half, that's going to be a huge problem for the Jets, and something that this Bills defense hopefully takes note of and is able to adjust accordingly as far as being able to play up. Because then it's, you got Wilson as the number one. Everything changes for the Jets. Ian Rapport just said both Tua and Jalen Waddle, both inactive for the game today, for the game between the Dolphins and the Browns. Again, remember, the Dolphins need to win in order to keep their playoff chances alive. So we will see if they are able to do that. Looking at my bets for the day. Again, if you don't join us every Wednesday, Ryan and I do razor sharp picks. This week was a little behind because of the Christmas holiday, so I'm on Thursday. My Thursday parlay did not hit. No surprise. I think I've hit maybe 2 or 3 all season long. Looking at some of my parlays and game picks for today, looking not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. Hoping that I have a 4-leg lock. I have Neighbors with 5 catches. He currently has 4. Jonathan Taylor, 70-plus rushing yards. He has 56. Khalil Shakir, 4-plus receptions. He has 3. And Evans, 60-plus receiving yards. He has 48. So going into the second half, my lock is looking pretty good, sitting at plus 265. So if you guys are following me, tailing me, this might be a good week to do that. I have Saquon with 115 rushing yards and a touchdown. He has to do better in the second half to get that, but I think that's still doable. I need Baker to get 25 more passing yards in the second half. I had Baker over 250 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns at plus 140. Looks like that one's going to hit for you. And then I have any of the 4 of Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor, Irving, James Cook, and Evans to score touchdown. Evans already has. So I need 4 of 5 of those 5 guys to get me a touchdown. I know Evans already has because he has 2. So we'll see how the rest. I think Brady's keeping our offense super vanilla recently. Well, again, and Rick, I talked about this in the pregame a little bit. Is it him being vanilla, or is it him trying out new things? Because remember, up until last week, I don't remember seeing a lot of Joe Anderson in as an eligible receiver going in motion and getting that extra blocker for whether it be Cook or Davis. Is he just trying out new running schemes to see what might work in the playoffs? Because remember, playoffs go through Buffalo, and if Buffalo wins out and the number 1 seed wins out, they go to Kansas City. It's not much warmer there. So up until the AFC Championship game, Buffalo's at home. So probably a lot of running the ball. You don't want to be passing too much in 30-mile-per-hour winds, at least not when the wind's in your face. As we get ready for the second half, the Jets receive the second half kickoff in the end zone, so it will be a touchback. So we will see how the Jets respond down 12-0. Yes, glad we're winning, but it should be more than 2 TDs. I agree. My final score prediction was 27-10. Don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but we'll see. Find out. Shotgun formation. Breece Hall gets the first carry. He gets stopped at the line, falls forward for maybe half a yard. Epineza on the tackle. Good job. If you take away the running attack for this Jets team, make them one-dimensional, it's going to be a long second half for the Jets. Long second half for the Jets. 2nd and 9, shotgun. Jets moving from right to left, trips at the bottom of the screen. Bills send a little extra pressure, hits Adams in the finger, and Adams comes up holding his hand. A little too much mustard on that one, Adams. A little too much mustard, so Adams is playing in the second half. 3rd and 9. And Rodgers, that was his first regular season sack taken since November 1st of 2015. So 2 things there. Way to be in the league for a while. And good job by Buffalo getting that sack. And it starts with Sam Martin. Say what we want, but it starts with Sam Martin with a great punt. 3rd and 9. Shotgun. Breece Hall to his right. 4 wide. Bill send 4. No pressure. Pass incomplete. Intended for Adams. Adams crying for a flag. None on the field. Now there's one on the field. I don't know if it took them a while to throw it or if the Bills didn't see it. Prior to the pass, illegal contact. That's on Bishop. Well, again, we don't know if the flag was late or if they just didn't see it. Just because the graphic doesn't show up till late doesn't mean that the flag was late. You know what I mean? Maybe you from your angle. Again, I'm watching TV, head going up and down. So maybe from your angle you saw the flag. I didn't see the flag come in. I saw no graphic. Then I saw a graphic after 5 minutes. First down, fake pitch. Adams on the other side gets the ball. Has a blocker in front now into Bills territory. It's going to be a first down. Big play by the Jets. Milano unable to tackle Adams. I don't expect Milano to tackle Adams in that situation. Looks like out of the half, the Giants scored another touchdown, 100-yard kickoff return. Run play, Breece Hall gets about 5, maybe 6. Going to be 2nd and 4. Again, thank you guys for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Really appreciate it. If you guys haven't already hit that thumbs up button, please be sure to do so. Helps out the channel greatly. We really appreciate it. Pitch out to Hall. Hall gets first down. Tackled right at the stick. See, here's why I don't know if I agree with that. Wouldn't the league's narrative be to have Josh healthy in the playoffs? And so why would they want to play more now? There's a flag down. That makes sense. It's been 3 plays. So it is on the offense. It's going to be a holding on Allen Lazard. Still 2nd down. Oh, big hold. Oh, they want the Josh MVP. Well, this game ain't helping them. Not yet, at least. This game ain't helping them. Second and 15. After the hold. 14 accepted penalties so far today. 12:30 to go in 3rd quarter. Rodgers looking to pass. Throws it to Adams inside the 40. Going to be 3rd and about 7. 3rd and 7. I think 3rd and 5. My eyes are terrible. 3rd and 5. I wonder if you go for it here if you don't get the first down. Because what's field goal give you? Field goal, you're still down 9. 14 penalties is ridiculous. There's only a 2nd, 3rd down for the Jets today. Wow. Get to him. Oh, man. Benford. Could have had an easy pick. Rodgers throws it high. Looking to the sideline for someone to blame. Looking to the sideline for someone to blame, right? Fourth and 5. Yep, they're going for it because, again, field goal doesn't do much for you here. And I don't know which way the wind's going right now. Bills have 7 guys on the line of scrimmage. Adams goes in motion. Oh, they're just trying to draw off. They had a delay game. They were just trying to draw off sides, so they're not going to even attempt a field goal. They're just going to punt it. Is that what's going to happen here? Ew. 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 That's a terrible decision. You're not gonna remove that interim head coaching title if you're gonna make decisions like that. Down 12-0. Wouldn't it be something if we sit here bashing this Bills defense and they get a shutout? That'd be nuts. And again, I don't care who you're playing in the NFL. Shutouts are hard. Shutouts are hard. Good punt. Good punt. Lots of hang time. Eesh. And it's down at the 1 by Monroe. 99-yard touchdown pass. Here we call. Shot call right here. I hope so. I'm going to give it a 99-yard touchdown pass. 99 yards. Here we go. Whether it be a 99-yard touchdown pass or a 99-yard drive that leads to 7 points, it'll be really demoralizing either way. Either way, demoralizing. All right. Scores around the league. Let's check them out. Jets trailing the Bills 12-0. Bills have the ball first and 10 at their own 1-yard line. Eagles did go up 24-7 before half. Pickett does get it up the middle for a touchdown. Why they don't give it to Barkley, I don't know. But that's okay. Barkley, 13 rushes for 40 yards. Raiders up 13-10 over the Saints. Well, was washed. I don't know if he's washed, man. Come on. Come on. These arguments kind of get me sometimes. I think he's, 4 games back? And in the interim of those 4 games, he got re-injured. All right, relax. Like he didn't make an arm tackle on Adams diving. Like Milano should never be on Adams. That's my take. Yeah. And I don't think Dorian Williams is that much better. Dorian Williams is good at what he does. That's about it. All right, so the Colts now trailing the Giants 9-20. So they did score a touchdown. They came back and scored right away. Jonathan Taylor with the 26-yard touchdown run. So I got Jonathan Taylor touchdown. I know I got the Evans touchdown. Jaguars up on the Titans 13-10. Rudolph with an 8-yard touchdown pass. So we got Mason Rudolph versus Mac Jones. That's worth watching. Film up blank. We got 99 yards and a blank game 1. Almost sounds like a song that I heard one time. But then I never listened to it again because it was so naughty. It was bad. Bad song. Bad. Oh, all right. Come on, Buffalo. 99 yards. You can do it one play. Remember that Gabe Davis 98-yard touchdown against the Steelers a few years ago? Or was that last year? I forget. Gilliam in the back. They're just going to do a tush-push to try to get some yards. They're just going to do a tush-push, try to get maybe a yard or 2. Do a delayed game. What are you going to lose? Half a yard? Allen gets to the 2-yard line to get a little more breathing room, but that's just a wasted play. Just a wasted play, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's just a wasted play. Now it's 2nd and 9. It's 2nd and 9 from the 2. Let's see what happens here. Cook in the backfield. Can we get 2 safeties in the same game? Cook gets the carry, gets to the 7, to the 6 or 7 yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and about 4. 3rd and about 4. Come on. They're showing the play last week against the Patriots where Allen hurt his hand. 3rd and 4. Big 3rd down here. I mean, even if we don't score, if we can get a few first downs, get out of the shadow of our own end zone, take off some time. 3 wide receiver set. Shakir now motion to the bottom of the screen. Now back to the top. Allen throws it to the corner. Incomplete. Coleman fell down on the play. Reed on the coverage. No flag because why? Okay. No illegal contact there, though. Okay. No illegal contact there. His arm's on his shoulder as he tries to turn back and he falls down. There's no illegal contact. Okay. I believe you. Sam Martin needs a big one now. Come on, Martin. 2 punts, 43.5 yard average. Need a big one. Come on, special teams, get down there. It's a good punt. It's a returned because the special team coverage stinks so bad, and they're starting inside Buffalo territory. Starting Buffalo territory. Wow. Yep, just keep letting them hang around because why not? Commercial break. Jets get the ball in Bills territory. I feel like, again, things can change. This is a week-to-week league. I understand that. But I just feel like the Bills have peaked and they're like coming down the hill. Still better than most teams, which is good, but we need to figure something out before the playoffs start. Can't let these teams stay in it. Cannot let these teams stay in it. All right. Eagles got the ball still at 24-7, just to start the 3rd quarter there. The Raiders have the ball 13-10, 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Giants have the ball up on the Colts 28-20. Panthers trailing Tampa Bay 27-14, just to start the 3rd quarter in that one. And the Titans trailing the Jaguars 13-10. They have the ball. What's terrible, Bill? What's terrible? The officiating? Me calling the game? Whichever. The Bills, believe you. Like, we should be up 1-12-0 against this team. And again, maybe Joe Brady's trying to figure stuff out. Honestly, what are you going to figure out? Runs that work against the Jets, like I just said, it's a week-to-week league. Runs that work against the Jets will probably not work against the Broncos or the Colts or the Bengals. Although I think everything that we would do on offense will work against the Bengals because their defense is pretty sad. Pretty sad. But we will see. We will see. Because we are definitely going to be in the playoffs. And we're guaranteed at this point either a 2 or 3 seed, I believe. So whether we play Baltimore in Buffalo or we play Baltimore in Baltimore, that's the difference. Or Lamar Jackson does what Lamar Jackson does, has his worst game of the season in the first round of playoffs, and then we end up playing Houston in Buffalo or whoever Houston plays. Who's the 5 seed going to be? The Chargers or the excuse me. Who's the 5? Why can't I think of this right now? Oh, the Steelers. Duh. All right, here we go. From the Bills 45, Rodgers hits he through. Wilson wide open over the middle, gets about the 32-yard line. First down. Paul says the officiating's bad this game. I feel like we're making that comment way too much, like to say this game at the end of it. Like just throughout the season. Like it's not like just take out those last two words. But I often tell people, or at least give me a second. I'm about to just play. 1st and 10. Let that come back up. Running play, stretch play to the right, stop for a yard loss. Good job. So, like, I try to tell people, and I'm not trying to tell you that you're wrong about them being bad in this game. They have not been consistent, and to me, consistency is the biggest issue, not calls. Consistency. You've called illegal contact downfield for some things that seem questionable, and then there was one, especially there against Coleman there, that you don't call questionable. Imagine taking 6 of your buddies to a 2nd and 10 with 8:35 to go. Looks like it's going to be a false start, maybe. There it is. Flag for a false start. Now the Jets are pointing to the Bills. Nope, they're saying false start. Awesome. Imagine you taking 6 of your buddies to a huge, I don't know what to call it, parking lot. Huge parking lot. And you have 20 cars all around you going 20 to 25 miles an hour. Let's say 15 to 25 miles per hour. And I ask you to get the license plate numbers. Are you going to be able to do it? Because that's what this is. Most of these players, especially skill positions, fakes the handoff. Here we go. Sack. There you go. Rousseau on the sack. So it's going to be a big 3rd down. Like, it's not an easy job, is all I'm saying. There's nothing about being an official in the NFL that's easy. And I remember I haven't talked to people about, like, the difference between junior varsity and when I started officiating varsity games. Just the first play, the speed of it was so fast. So imagine that times 10. Like, because if I went to Division III college, which I plan to in the next season or two, just the difference in speed up to Division II, up to Division I, and then the NFL. Like, there's a big, big difference. Rodgers deep downfield, pass intercepted. This time he gets it. This time Benford gets it. There's a flag. There's a flag. I think if I saw this correctly, I think the Bills are going to get flagged. Someone blocked Lazard way behind the play. It wasn't even a hard block, but if you're blocking somebody, you can't be facing your own end zone. I believe that's what they might call here. It was not a huge hit, but I believe that's what they might call. After the play, number 8, Aaron Rodgers? What? Even the official had this chuckle about that one. What are you talking about? What did he do? Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. That's fine. He must be. I mean, there's something going on there. Also, he's 41, though. Like, he's no. It was a weak flag. 100% spin. Like, if they're calling that, wow. Like, at what point do you say enough's enough? Make sure it's there. I don't know. What point do you say enough's enough? Make sure it's there before you call a penalty. I don't understand that at all. But that's okay. That's okay. Bills get the benefit of that one. Eagles get the ball. Let me give some scores from around the league. We got the Eagles up on the Cowboys 27-7 now. Saquon now has 78 rushing yards. The Raiders up on the Saints 16-10. The Colts have the ball close to the red zone. Now, Spin, I'll especially ask you, but anyone can answer this question if you want. So the Giants have a 28-20 lead over the Colts, third quarter, 5 minutes to go. The Colts are at the 23. At the 23. They currently have 4th and 1. That's not going to be my question. They need to go for it here, in my opinion. But my question would be, so if you're the Colts and you score in the third quarter, make it 28-26, do you go for 2 now? Or do you make it 28-27? I don't like chasing points. Now, I know analytically, yada, yada, yada. I have said on this channel plenty of times, don't like chasing points until I have to. 28-27. Remember, one of those Giants touchdowns is a kickoff return for a touchdown. And I believe another one was off an interception. Oh, Spin says go for 2. Now, I don't hate it. Like, what's the difference between being down 1 or whatever? Pistol formation, first down, faking the toss to Cook, Oatmeal complete. That's Cooper on the catch inside the 30 after the unnecessary roughness on Aaron Rodgers. But if you fail, you're down 2. They score touchdowns, 2-possession game. But you can say that anytime. I understand that. But you want to give them that opportunity in the third quarter. They did not get the 4th and 1, so that doesn't matter. All right. Coleman. Oh, come on, Coleman. To Coleman. So Giants up on the Colts, 28-20, 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Giants just got the ball back. Oh, okay. It was a little you still catch that. I'm sorry. You still catch it. Tampa up 27-14. They have the ball at the Carolina. It was tipped. Okay, I understand. But you still catch it. You still got both hands. John Madden rule. You got both hands on it. You need to catch it. Don't care. Got both hands on it. Gotta catch it. Now Allen goes for it on 3rd and 1, rushes it for 2 yards because 2 points isn't guaranteed, right? So it lets you know if you need 10 points, basically, if they score again. Or all right, okay, I believe you. Yeah, I'm not an analytical guy. I just go with the gut, good old gut. And that's because you don't want to chase points until you have to chase points. It's just mine. I've always had that feeling. Shotgun. Cook. Tackled for a loss. Okay, blow the whistle. Come on. Forward progress had stopped. You're playing for like you got it. I get you. There's no guarantee you get in the fourth quarter either. Okay. I buy it, Spin. I'm not. I just threw the question out there. I believe you. I'm not that smart though. I would just be on the sideline like I don't know. It also matters who your quarterback is though, right? Like 2nd and 14, pistol formation once again. And thrown deep. Cooper! What a catch! Oh no, don't be hurt. Don't be hurt. He gets helped up, but he is not great catch for Cooper. Great catch for Cooper. But just don't be hurt. Nice job. Woo! Great catch. Great catch by Cooper. Just don't be hurt. Seriously. Come on out on the next possession, please. Come on out on the next possession, please. All right. 18-0. Make it 19-0. Let's go. Bass in, extra points up, extra points good. I'm looking forward to going to a new stadium. That's my next game. That's the next game I plan on going to. Is in Buffalo, new stadium. I won't be going to a football game next year. I'll probably be right back here next year, so you guys can hang out with me then too. But what a catch by Cooper. Put this team up 19-0 now. Now I feel comfortable. Now we go for the shutout, right? Because again, I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. The shutout's hard in the NFL. A shutout's just hard. So let's do it. The Eagles still up 27-7 over the Cowboys. Eagles got the ball back. Yeah, I think Saquon to get about 40 more yards. That game's still in the third quarter. Plenty of time. Raiders up 16-10 over the Saints. Colts trailing the Giants 28-20. Giants have the ball 2nd and 6. Panthers allow another touchdown. Who scored this one for Tampa Bay? Baker Mayfield pass to Durham. Baker already with over 300 passing yards, 34-14 in that game. The Buccaneers looking to continue trying for that NFC South. If the Falcons lose to the Commanders tonight, the Buccaneers then take back over control of the NFC South. And the Jaguars up 13-10 over the Titans. We are the Titans. The wimpy Titans. What did Darren Henderson plan to go my first game in new stadium? Oh, nice. Best of luck to you. Hope that works out for you. I am looking forward to the new stadium. I've been to this stadium a whole bunch, but I'm looking forward to the new stadium, getting up there again to see what it looks like from a fan's point of view. I think that there's gonna be a lot of fun things that are happening in that new stadium, and everything's looking like it's on schedule. Again, one more year in this stadium. Highmark, is it still called Highmark? I don't even know what sponsor has that stadium at this point. They changed it like 3 times in 7 years. So V-Man coming in with the $2 super chat. First of all, thank you so much for the super chat. Again, guys, best way to help out the channel, simply hit that thumbs up button, like this video, share, comment, all that good stuff. But if you're feeling extra generous, especially around the holiday season, we won't be upset. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Is it wrong? I hate the Bills more than the SS. I don't know. Maybe a little. Oh shoot! Yay, special teams. Our special teams allows another big return. There's a flag down though. More than the SS. I appreciate the $2 donation, and I don't care. I don't care how much you hate. Is it wrong? Maybe. Do I care? No. Hate them as much as you want. Hate them as much as you want. Look about good thing this is coming back. John's like, it's still called the Ralph. The Ralph. The only SS I can think of, Rick, are the SS guards during the Holocaust. Pretty sure none of them are around anymore, though. And off the first down from the 15, tackled at the feet, which means he gets to fall forward for a yard, but Von Miller on the tackle. Von Miller on the tackle. First time I called Von Miller's name today, so there you go. He did something. First time I called Von Miller's name today. 2nd and 9. I will say Von Miller this season was better than last season. Like towards the end, remember everyone just wanted to get rid of him last year during the offseason. Like, it was so terrible. Like, he hasn't been terrible this year. He's made impact plays at times too. So 2nd and 9, and who knows what's gonna happen in the playoffs. Oh, big blitz came. Rodgers was able to get rid of the ball quickly to Adams to get about 4 yards. I just want Rodgers to get 500 against Buffalo. 500 yards? How many yards does he have so far? 114? I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. 3rd and 6. Here we go. 0 for 3 on 3rd downs. Von Miller! Von Miller! Show up, baby! Show up! Here we go. 3:34 to go in 3rd quarter. Bills up 19-0. About to get the ball back after a Von Miller sack. So we've had an AJ Epineza sack. We've had a Rousseau sack. We've had a Miller sack. Yeah, we haven't heard Ed Oliver's name. So, you know. But everyone loves Ed Oliver. Time out on the field. For what? For what? Why is there a time out on the field? Someone hurt? Somebody hurt? I don't know about it. I didn't see anyone go down. When they say official timeout, I didn't see anyone go down. But there's a whole lot of things I just don't know. Whole lot of things I just don't know. So, you know. What do I know? What do I know? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, gosh. I hope the Bills don't get the Amazon Prime wild card game. Terrible. Mark Cooper being evaluated for head injury. Cooper has been cleared to return, according to Buffalo Bills PR. All right, I'll take it. You know what? Hey, after that catch, evaluate yourself, come back out. Let's go. It's only Shakir to get 2 more catches, though. 2 more catches from Shakir. So now, how many games with at least 1 rushing and 1 passing touchdowns up for Josh Allen? 976. Oh, there he is going to the blue tent. Hopefully he's okay. Von Miller with a sack. Let's go. 5th sack this season for Von. 3:34 to go. Jets getting ready to punt the ball away. And the punter's just not coming onto the field. Morstead, 2nd punt of the day. Now Rodgers has thrown 2 interceptions. Bills got safety. All right, punt's in the air. Good chance for return by Cogniton. So there's already a flag. Forget this. Just go down. This doesn't matter. It's a nice return into Jets territory, but it doesn't matter. There's a flag. Doesn't matter. 3:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Bills will start from 10 yards back from where Cogniton caught it. Doesn't matter, unfortunately, because, yeah, flag. Flag. Oh, never mind. All right. So Bills start with the ball in Jets territory. Number 39, the Jets went out of bounds on his own and then came back in. I'm good with that. Dan tells me it's on the Jets. Calm down. Rick says it's on the Jets. Calm down. Everyone calm down. And by everyone, I mean Joe, calm down. So the Bills have great field position. Start the Jets' 37-yard line. Shotgun formation. Allen, quick throw out to Kincaid. Kincaid gets the first down. It's inside the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo. Josh joins Aaron Rodgers as the only players with 40-plus total TDs in 5 straight seasons. But Lamar's still always MVP. Shotgun formation. Allen going into the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Morris. Carl comes in. Let us know about contract details. Hey, I'm okay with him getting all the money he can get for those accomplishments. Get all the money you can get. As long as you lead your 3rd different team to a Super Bowl, I don't care. Oh, come on. Why does it keep doing that? Cook up the middle. Nothing doing. Oh, yeah. 72 jumped down that pile awfully late. And then there's a flag down on top of it. What? Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know if that's what the flag's for, but I definitely don't like it. Yeah. Okay. They got him for it. Like what? Why are you jumping like that? You're 300 pounds. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's a flag. They called it. That's a flag. They called it. Because, we need more penalties in this game. I mean, at least that's a legitimate penalty. I get that. But all right, 1st and 10 Buffalo. Taking away passing yards from Josh. That's all they're doing. Coleman! Didn't even know the ball was coming. Didn't even know the ball was coming. There's a flag down. There's a couple flags down, it looks like. A couple flags down. Both on the defense. Williams called for unnecessary roughness. What did Williams do now? Oh, come on. That's not a cheap call. That's such a cheap call. I don't like it. But there are a lot of things I don't like. So, and people do them anyway. So, it is what it is. Hands ball up to Cook. Cook trying to beat him to the outside. Get the edge. Cook gets to the 1. Gets to the 1. Now the ball got down. Did he fumble that or was he down already? He's down. He's down at the 1. Just give it to him to finish it off. And just give it to him to finish this thing off. Are we doing another Josh Allen run? You see Coleman out there. Nope, they do hand off to Cook. Cook gets in the end zone. Cook gets in the end zone for his touchdown. Now it is 26-0 with the extra point. That should do it. I like it. I like it. You just want Shakir to get another catch. That's all. That's all. All right. 1:15 to go in the third. Bills up 26-0. Now it's all about the shutout. Can this terrible defense get a shutout? Oh, it's going to make the defense sound so much better than they are if they get a shutout. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. That's the 2 seed. That's the 2 seed. So who do you rather play? Denver, Cincy, Indy, or Miami? Let me know in the comment section. Will Indy and Miami even have a shot after today? Will Indy or Miami have a shot after today? Right now, Indy's struggling against the Giants. I always like, even in games that don't matter, I always like playing a half. I always like playing the starters for a half. Try to keep them as best in rhythm as you can. I've seen it, and we probably all have. We've seen it too many times where a good team comes out of a bye week of some sort, whether it be they're the 1 seed or they have not played for week 18 and just come out flat. And that just doesn't excite me. First and 10 from the 30 after the kickoff, fakes the pitch. Wilson can't do anything. Oh, fumble! Fumble! Get the ball! Get the ball, Milano! I think he was touched when he recovered it, though. Milano recovers the fumble. I don't care about the non-touchdown. Just get that confidence. I don't think he has the touchdown. They're giving him the touchdown right now. I think he's touched when he recovers the ball. Good job, Wilson. Hey, it's Ed Oliver causing the fumble. I knew I always loved Ed Oliver. Yeah, Rodgers is there, and he's touched as he goes down. Give that touchdown to Josh. And stripped it. Yeah, he did. Nice. Good job, Wilson. Try to create something. Just keep trying to create something. Can't just let it go, can you? Now, my question is also, did Rasul Douglas touch Wilson before Wilson got back up? Because Wilson was down on one knee to catch the ball. But they're not looking at that, so I'm pretty confident that that isn't a thing. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Milano with the recovery. Ed with the strip. Milano with the recovery. Do you know what this means, though? Honestly, do you know what this means? 26-0. I'm a fan. But the more we go up, the more we're going to put backups in on defense, which we should do, obviously. Less likely of a shutout, though. Less likely. I'm not saying it can't happen. It can happen. Oh, yeah, it can happen. All right, just pass it to Shakir. Get a Shakir touchdown right here. Come on, Shakir. Come on, Shakir. Plus 20 turnover margin by the Bills. Best in the NFL. Give it to Shakir. Throws it. Knox cannot make the catch. I don't even see Shakir in the game. Something wrong with Shakir? Spin saying I can't. There's a flag down because it has to be. Oh, jeez. Anderson is not happy at all. Anderson's not happy at all. Martin says blowouts are boring. I'm loving this one. Now I'm enjoying this blowout. All right, they're keeping Anderson in there. They're saying second and 10. They pick up the flag. Second and 10. Did they pick up the flag? Looks like they picked up the flag. Toss out to, is that Davis? No, Johnson. That's Johnson. 1 yard on the toss. .38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Need one more play. Uh-oh, something good just happened. I see you guys. Something good just happened. 3rd and 9. Whatever. I'll take it. Shakir even better. Shakir's open. It's not going to be Shakir, is it? Allen across his body. Oh, Coleman! Coleman coming down with it. I don't love the throw, but I'll take it. Josh with his second touchdown pass of the day. There's a flag. There's always a flag. There's always a flag. Are they calling these chippy fouls because of the way the game started? Because remember, the game started off pretty chippy. I don't know if I like that. I just don't know if I like that. But so we still think that trading the Chiefs to get Worthy was a dumb move. Oh, your mom would be saying the same thing today. 3 catches for Coleman, 27 yards and a touchdown. Bills now up 32-0. Extra point pending, 33-0. 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Bills. The route is on. 33-0. Just get the shutout, man. Would love the shutout. Would live for the. Why does he keep going back up? Hating it. Would love the shutout. Let me know in the comment section. Do you think this Bills team is going to get the shutout? 1 for yes, 2 for no. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Eagles up 34-7 over the Cowboys now. Saquon get that touchdown or no? Saquon get that touchdown or no? I need Saquon to score. Colts did score a touchdown, 28-26, 11 minutes to go. You're going to go for 2. Go for 2. Tam's back in the red zone. A.J. Brown with a 20-yard touchdown. McKee now in for the Eagles. Saquon with 115 rushing yards. Now I just need that touchdown. MVP. I just want Super Bowl. Let him win his MVP in the Super Bowl. I don't care about that. We can do that. go. They're going to do what they did that one year. What was it? Peyton Manning and Dante Culpepper were co-MVPs. Is that what's going to happen? Is that what's going to happen? Just, to make sure everyone's happy. Try to make everyone happy. The Giants need a quarterback. Yeah, they do. Unfortunately, I don't trust any of the quarterbacks in this year's draft class. I feel bad for whoever's trying to tank for Saunders, to be honest with you. Where's their Jets player? Saying he was out of the pocket? Yeah, thank you, Rick. Like, where was the Jets player on that play? 6 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bills up 33-0. Enjoying life right now. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. If you haven't already, looks like the Colts did not get the 2-point conversion. So that's the 1 o'clock game to watch right now. Raiders up by 9. Eagles up by a lot. Buccaneers up by a lot. Jaguars only up by 7, but it's the Jags Titans. Do you really want to watch that? Oliver! Sack! There's Oliver getting his sack. Everybody sacks. Everyone brought a sacked lunch. Num, 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 num. Football and crab cakes. That's what Maryland does. That's what Maryland does. Again, it has to show up a second time for some reason. I don't know why. Winning would feel better if I didn't know it was fake. Interesting. Okay. Glad you know. Glad you know. Enlighten the rest of us. Let them be. Let them be. People who think the game's rigged will never be convinced otherwise. Will never be convinced otherwise, so it's fine. Relax, peeps. Relax. All right, scores. End of the third quarter here in Buffalo. Buffalo up 33-0. Eagles up 34-7 over the Cowboys. Need Saquon to get me a touchdown. Be huge. I think I'd win 2 of my parlays if Saquon gets in the end zone. That's all I got to do. Saquon just get in the end zone. Get in the end zone, Saquon. Abdullah is over 150 yards for the Raiders as the Raiders are up 19-10 early in the fourth quarter there. The Colts are down 2 to the Giants with 11 minutes to go. Panthers trailing the Buccaneers 48-14. Jaguars up 20-13 over the Titans. Again, that game only has 2 minutes left. Jaguars have the ball. Titans have 2 timeouts. So Titans trying to why? Like they're both 3-12, so you just lose draft position at this point. But if you're the Jags, you have Trevor Lawrence, who some people still think is good. So you're not looking for a quarterback. So you don't need the higher draft position. I don't know. What do you guys think of Trevor Lawrence? Yeah, very good, Rick. Very good. What do you guys think of the thing of Trevor Lawrence? I think he's overrated. Like he hasn't really won consistently yet. I mean, he has good hair. People like his hair, so I mean that's a thing. He likes playing in London. Maybe I don't know. Like I just don't. I am not sold on Trevor Lawrence. That's all. Bills outscored the Jets 21-0 in that quarter. Like it. I like it. Third down. Start of the fourth quarter. It's only a 5. That's right. Spin. It's only a 5. Oh, screen pass to Breece Hall. Gets him close on 3rd and 22 to the original sticks. So now it's 4th and 12. Let's go. Let's go. Get the shutout, baby. Shut him out. Shut him out. Third punt for Morstead on the day. Cognitive makes a man miss. Gets a 35. All right, who's coming in? Is Allen still coming in? Or is it Mitch? Is it Biscuits time? Is it Biscuits time? Jim comes back and says, hey, folks, just drop by and say, how about them Bills? Thanks for stopping by, Jim. Always appreciate you. Hope you have a great rest of your holiday season. Hope you had a great Christmas. All right. $14.15 to go. Mitch is in. All right. 14-15 left. Just a bunch of handoffs at this point. Bunch of handoffs. Here's Davis. He's going to go for a loss. Loss of 5 on the play. They're giving him a loss of 3. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. This is going to be a boring end of the game. Boo. 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 Sorry, got the 2 seed. Got the 2 seed locked up. All locked up. I'm in love. I'm all locked up. Boo. I don't know if I like that. That's okay. Shotgun, hand off. No loss on play. Lost 2. Down to a 30. You bring Biscuits in. We know what's happening. Everyone knows what's happening. Buccaneers scored another touchdown, 48-14. Leave no doubt. McMillan with his second touchdown of the day. So McMillan has 2. Thielen has 2. Evans has 2. Everybody scores. Giants just scored a touchdown to make it a 2-possession game. In that one, Neighbors with a 59-yard touchdown. There you go. There you go. There you go. Shavers all the way. Trubisky's MVP Trubisky. Look at Trubisky's stat line. Terrell Shavers. First career reception goes for 69 yards. Let's go. That's why he was the number 2 overall draft pick. Let's go. Chicago just didn't know how to use you. 13 different player with a receiving TD, tied most all time for the Bills. Nice. Everybody eats. And we put up a 40 burger. 40-0. 41-0. Let's go. Does it count? I think it counts. They show it on the screen, so it must count for something. Must count for something. So the Colts have 8 minutes to go. If they want a chance of the playoffs, they need to score twice. They have good field position. I don't know how they got the ball down. Joe Flacco with a deep pass for 49 yards. So there you go. Shavers is our leading receiver at this point with that catch. Yeah. Leading receiver, Shavers. One play. One play. How is it confirmed that Josh Allen's starting next week? How did we hear that? Where did we hear that from? I didn't know they talked about that till after this game. Matt Perino just tweeted out Mitch Trubisky in now, and we'll get 5 quarters to end this 2024 regular season for the Bills. Yeah, again, I would rather him play a whole first half. I want the Stars to play a whole first half next week. But meh. What can you do? 40-0. Let's go. Eagles now 41-7 over to Saquon score that touchdown. Saquon. No. Another passing touchdown to Smith. Saquon's 31 carries for 167 yards. Good job, but you need a touchdown, man. Need a touchdown, Saquon. Colts in the red zone. 8 minutes to go. Down by 9. Let's go. He says, no way else been won this series next week. I don't want it, but you're probably right. 12:37 to go in this one. Celebrate the 2 seed. Celebrate 2 seed. Don't forget to join Paul Morrow after the game. There's a flag on a touchback. There's a flag on a touchback. This is dumb. This is dumb. What was it, 12-0 at halftime? Then we scored 21 in the third, now 7 in the fourth. 28 points. Tyrod Taylor in the game? I believe it. How do you have a legal formation on a kick return? I just don't even know how that happens. I honestly don't. Someone tell me the rule. How does that happen? Like, how? How does that happen? Tyrod Taylor. He did break the streak for the Bills. Let's not forget about it. Gonna lead a comeback. Hands the ball off on first down. That's how they all start. Allen with the carry for about 6 yards. Chris says, just 10 more points. Coming in every week saying 50, 50 burger, 50-0, Bills all day. And you can do it. Just 10 more points. Just 10 more points. Throws a screen. Conklin with the catch and the first down. Picks up 5. What starter? What starter do you see that they still have in? Adams? I mean, how many wide receivers do they carry on their roster would be my question. I mean, like you have Wilson and Adams. I mean, other than Shavers, you could argue all of our wide receivers are starters, right? Hollins, Shakir, Coleman. Tyrod's going to take off with it, makes the first guy miss. Gets maybe 6 yards on the play. Oh, 499 touchdowns. Okay. All right. I'm okay with 50-0. Again, I need Shakir to get one more catch. So I don't care who throws it. I don't know if they'll throw again with Trubisky, but big run by Allen up the middle into Buffalo territory. First down to about the 42. They're going to blow the shutout. No. Don't blow the shutout here. Boo. Did the Colts score? Colts scored 35-33. 6.5 to go. Tyrod fakes the handoff. Facing pressure. Throws it. Complete. Smoot on the pressure. Uh-oh. Who's down? Is that Adams down? Adams is not getting up after that catch. Injury timeout on the field. So again, you can turn on the Jets Colts game. Giants Colts game. Giants have the ball at their own 30, up by 2. Again, the Colts need to win to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. The Buccaneers have kept their playoff hopes alive with a big win against the Panthers up 48-14. The Titans look like they're about to lose, but they have the ball 4th and 10. So it's 4th and 10 at the Jacksonville 26-yard line, 14 seconds to go. You have no more timeouts. So you got to get this 4th down, and I got to get into the end zone. Let's see what happens there. Adams walking off the field. That's a good sign. 4th and 10 for Tennessee. Last chance to win the game coming up. Raiders up 25-10. Eagles up 41-7. Those are scores from around the league. Shotgun formation with Tyrod. You'll throw the ball here. Throws a mail pass complete to Adam Lazard. First catch of the game for Lazard inside the 35. Yeah. The shout's going to end. Tyrod Taylor's got more passing touchdowns in this game than Aaron Rodgers. Boo! 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 I wonder if ESPN will ever put that at 100%. Quick pass out to number 82. It's 9 yards. 32? 83? 32. Whatever. Yeah, I wonder if ESPN ever puts win probability at 100% before the game's over. Like, we have 9 minutes to go. Bills are up 40-0. What in God's green earth would have to happen for the Bills to lose this game? Fumble, high snap. Tyrod picks it up, but he is sacked by Epinez on the play. Third and 10. Adams is back in, so that's good. Good to see. How Buffalo. Oh my gosh. Third and 10, 8:23 to go, up 40-0. McDermott's like, timeout. Timeout. That's funny. That's funny. All right. What's going on the sideline here? Uh-oh. Jets sideline not happy with each other. Crumbling from inside. Pass mail caught by Wilson for a first down to the 18-yard or 22-yard line. First and 10 Jets. Man. That makes me sad. $32 with the carry, gets the first down, gets to about the 10. And so we have first down, first and goal Jets. First and goal Jets again, guys. If you're new, just hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do that. Again, these are ways that help out the channel the most. We appreciate giving you every single game. We'll be here next week for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. A game that the Bills will more than likely be playing their backups for a majority of that game. Hit that thumbs up button. Shotgun for Tyrod Taylor. 3 to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. No high snap. Blitz coming. Pass thrown out of bounds and 10 for Wilson. Out of the back of the end zone. Codrington on the coverage. Bishop on the blitz. No one picked him up. Great job by Bishop getting in there. Tyrod shotgun. Allen goes in motion at the top of the screen. Lazard to the left. Or Wilson, I'm sorry, to the left. Tyrod trying to escape. Pressure coming. Gets it away out of the end zone again. Caught by a guy in a Josh Allen jersey. Smoot gets there, unable to bring him down. So it's going to be what, 3rd down now? 3rd and goal. Oh, here we go. Losing the shutout. The Jets are 1 for 6 on 3rd downs today. Tyrod into the end zone. Nice catch. Codrington on the coverage. Wilson gets the catch. And it's 40-6. 40-6. All right. Well, it was fun while it lasted, I guess. Jets gonna. Looks like the Jets offense is staying on the field. Go for 2. 4 wide receiver set. Tyrod takes the handoff, looking for the 2. Oh, wide open. No one went with Conklin. Almost looked like a pick play. Almost looked like a pick play. 40-8. Jets are right there. 7 minutes to go. Barkley did eclipse 2,000 yards with his game today. 31 rushes for 167 yards. Didn't get in the end zone, though. Couldn't get in the end zone, huh? Now it looks like he will pass. Yep, Rick, make sure you join us for the post-game show. Get Mario and Paul be live after the game. So be sure to join them. I'm sure they have a lot of good things to say about this game, but they always do a good job keeping things in perspective. Yeah, they went for 2. Yeah, they went for 2. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Makes it a 32-point game. You're still right there. Only down 4 scores now. 4 scores than 7 years ago. It's been longer than that since the Jets have been good. Jets will get the ball. 7 minutes to go. Giants did score another touchdown. 3 minutes to go. Colts in trouble. Drew Lock with a 5-yard touchdown run. The Colts are in trouble. Trouble. Joe Flacco with over 300 passing yards. Not good enough. Not good enough. Give me a Shakir catch. Just one more. Just one more. Oh. They're going for an onside kick? Nope, they're not. Because remember, you have to make the whole world know you're going for an onside kick when you do it. What was that? The wind blew the ball off the tee right before he kicked it. So he ran up to it and then whoop, down it goes. Happens again, it will be one of those rare moments where they could legally have 12 men on the field. The wind blows the ball over again. It's a legal 12 man on the field play. Doesn't. Recovered at the 5, or caught at the 5. To 25, to 30, 35, 40, 45, 49-yard line. Ty Johnson. 2 big returns today by Johnson. A good return by Codrington today. I think the coach just lost. I think so too. And that means the Colts will be eliminated from playoff contention. Watch the Miami-Cleveland game at 4 o'clock. See Miami can hold on to their slim hopes. Trubisky going to hand this ball off a lot. Davis, it'll get 3 yards on the play, maybe 4. Get into Jets territory. I don't know, Spin, who got hurt? Who's that? Anderson. Every time I look over, you're on your ass again. Sorry, Anderson. I'm not happy Anderson's hurt, but just a funny quote. He's up. He's up. Going on to his throat. Some of him in throat. Throat chop. James Cook needs 20 for 100. Well, he's not in the game. No, he needs James Cook is 15 carries, 53 yards. Oh, for 1,000. I'm sorry, Lee. For 1,000. He can get that next week. Get that next week. If he plays next week. Well, you know what would suck? Lee, now you said that. What would suck is if there was an incentive in his contract to get 1,000 yards, and then now he doesn't play next week. That would just be awful. The Colts blew it. No longer a chance for the Colts to make the playoffs. Again, all they would have had to do is beat the Giants and the Jaguars. It's opening up that door for the Bengals even more now. Timeout, Buffalo. Are you kidding me right now? Buffalo just called another timeout. Why are you wasting my time? This might be one of those few times where I leave early, guys. This might be one of those few times where I'm just like, guys, it's 40-8. Let me go see my kids. Let me eat something. We'll see. We'll see. Don't forget to join me next week for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Although the more I say that, the more I'm thinking, you know what? Gilliam with the run. Go, Gilliam. Inside the 45. That'll be 3rd and about 3. The more I say it, the more I'm just like, no, I want to do next week's game. There's going to be no starters in. There's no point to the game. I'll do it. What else am I going to do? I'm going to watch the game. I'm not going to not watch the game. 92 rushing yards for the Bills today. Over 100 total. That'd be okay. I'm good with that. Jets with 91. So ran the ball pretty decently in the first half. But then as the second half kept moving on, just were unable to run the ball anymore. 8 for 12 on 3rd downs on the Bills. Back to Gilliam. Gets smacked at the line of scrimmage and gets pushed backwards. So a yard. So it's going to be 4th down. 2 runs by Gilliam on the play. On the drive, I mean. 2 runs on the same drive for Gilliam. That's how good the Bills did today. 40-8, and really the second half, right? Like the first half, going at halftime 12-0, I was not happy. Knew that they needed to make adjustments. They need to get some turnovers in the second half that led to some easy points. And that always helps. It's 4th down. Trubisky. Throw it to Shavers, man. Get him over 100 yards today. Give him a 45. Because you know if he catches it, he's going for it to the house. Yeah, and they don't get it. Jets ball. 4:44 to go. 4:44 to go. Bills up 40-8. 40-8. Good thing is the Bills don't make. Oh, the Bills do have one more time out. Dang it! Don't use that last time out, please, dear. So Super Bowl is that throw it? I don't know. They don't want to mess up his perfect day. I'm gonna be 13-3 and don't have a shot at the first seed. That's terrible. No one can beat the Jets, or no one can beat the Chiefs. How many times did the Chiefs get so close to losing this year? Unable to hold on. Week 1, that toe just being just out of bounds for Baltimore. It got crazier and crazier. The block punt against Denver, or block field goal as time expired against Denver. It's terrible. Terrible. That's is that P3? Is that Conklin? Yep, Conklin. Run the clock. Run the clock. All right. Any games close right now? I don't think there's any games close right now. The Dolphins game here I start. That game starts at 0-0, so that's still close. Eagles up 41-7 still with 30 seconds to go. Probably just kneel downs. Conklin gets the first down into Buffalo territory. Raiders up 25-10. Giants up 45-33. Wow. So it's a 12-point game now. Crazy. Neighbor says 171 yards and 2 touchdowns today. Hands the ball off. About 11-yard run from number 32 of the Jets. Ingram and Bishop on the tackle. He is inactive today. Elam's inactive. Elam is inactive. Taylor all day to throw. Throws it to the sideline. That's caught by number 88. No, that was saying incomplete. Now they're saying incomplete. The Eagles clinched the division with the win over Dallas. They're the first team to clinch the division in the NFC. Wow. That's nuts. I didn't think about that. Like going into week 17, there was not a single division clinched in the NFC. We clinched our division, what, week 4? Conklin with the catch. And he gets to the 30. Out of bounds. Andreessen on the tackle. Again, make sure you join Paul Murray for post game as this game winds down. 2:40. Oh, he got out of bounds. Are you kidding me? Honestly, if I'm the head official, I'm looking at everyone. I'm like, if he is not on the other side of the white, he's not out of bounds right now. Like, it does not matter if he catches it on the bounce, it's a catch. Like, just wind the clock. First down to the 20, number 32. Man, Buffalo Joe flying around out there. Maybe. He does have a tackle now. Please just take it to the 2-minute warning. Do not try to get another playoff before the 2-minute warning. I hate everything about this right now. Honestly. Stop wasting our time. Good thing they didn't use the other timeout, Buffalo. Jeez. Not yet, at least. There's still 2 minutes to go. Keep winding the clock. No 2-minute warning. Every rules. If you're down 40, it's in college. In high school. What is it? 33 points, 32 points. The Mercer rules 32 in high school. If your team's down more than 32 points, 32 points more in the second half, it's a running clock, and you can't get it back. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, the rest of your holiday. Don't forget, you have bowls coming up. The college playoff going to be big, going to be huge. Quarterfinals going to be fun to watch, I'm sure. Some good games I'm looking forward to. That Georgia Notre Dame game should be really good. I'll be disappointed if that Georgia Notre Dame game isn't good. 4 o'clock, you got the Dolphins kicking off against the Cleveland Browns. Dolphins start with the ball. And then at 4:25, you have Green Bay, Minnesota. That's a huge game for both teams. And that's a big game between two playoff teams. Both teams already clinched a playoff spot. It's the final in Tampa Bay. Tampa beats Carolina 48-14. Jacksonville did hold on to beat Tennessee 20-13. Philly clinched the division, winning 41-7. Bills at the 2-minute warning are about to clinch the 2 seed. So no matter what happens. So now if you're Baltimore, you can, well, no, you still have to fight for the division, don't you? Baltimore loses and Pittsburgh wins. Do they steal that playoff spot? NFL playoff picture predictor. Let me see. Does Baltimore? Yes.
Give me Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Mom told me to say.
Aaron Rodgers did horribly today. Say, give me Josh Allen. Tell Mom to stop teasing.
Mommy told me to do that.
Mommy needs to stop teasing. So if the Ravens lose and the Steelers win, no, the Steelers still don't get the Steelers are, so Baltimore would still be the 3 seed. So yeah, Baltimore can sit their starters next week too. Pass into the end zone, Conklin touchdown. Stop wasting my time. Conklin ends up having a big day today. So dumb. So dumb. If you have Conklin in fantasy, he ended up having a big day for you. Good route. Good route against Cole Bishop. Good job. Come on. Are you kidding me? Like, are you actually kidding me? Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Tyrod, they go for 2 again. This time he throws it into the end zone. 40-14, keeping it a 4-possession game. 1:55 to go. Like, are you kidding me? This just looks stupid now. Just looks stupid now, in my opinion. In my opinion. Let's see what happens. Would I rather Baltimore play the Steelers or Chargers? A lot of Steelers. Absolutely. Absolutely the Steelers. somebody would have to win that game. Whether it be Lamar Jackson and trying to get over his lack of playoff success, or Tomlin win his first game since 2016. Someone would have to win that game. But I think they'd beat each other up. All right, just kick off this ball. Just kneel the ball. It's going to be returnable. He fumbles it. Of course he does. Of course. Just go down. Just go down at the 19. I don't care. 40-14. 40-14. 148. Just kneel it 3 times. 3 times. Once. Twice. 3 times a lady. And I love you. Yeah. No. Pittsburgh would take over a 3 seed if Cleveland beats Baltimore and Pittsburgh beat the Bengals. But Pittsburgh's just not playing well this late down the stretch. Stay in bounds. If you're gonna run the ball, Davis, stay in bounds. Don't know how I would run the ball, not kneeling it, just winning the game. But that's okay. As of right now, we're playing the Denver Broncos. It's gonna be the Broncos, Bengals, or Miami. Miami without Tua and Waddle today, so they'll have to do it without those 2 guys. But we'll see if they can. See if they can get it done. Cleveland has the ball. 10:49 going in the first. Still 0-0. Why did you run it for 4 yards before you knelt it on 2nd and 6? I don't understand this team at all. Not even a little bit. Just stupid. Spin, I'd flip. I'd flip more than bad penalty call against the Bills late in the game. I'd flip. I'm so sick of this game. Glad the Bills won, though. I'm happy about it. 2 seed. Here we come. Remember, guys, window is closed for the Bills, as they said. And with the 2 seed, it's officially official. The Buffalo Bills beat the New York Jets 40-14. Bills move to 13-3 on the season. And now they clinch the 2 seed. Now it's a matter of who plays when next week. Do we throw Josh Allen in, try to stat pad his MVP candidacy? Or does Lamar Jackson get to run all over Cleveland and pad his stats and then make it look like, yay, whatever? I don't even know. I don't care right now. Josh Allen says he doesn't care. Why should I care? The Buffalo Bills win this one 40-14. They are the 2 seed in the AFC. Look forward to seeing the playoffs, how they play out. But we have 1 more week to go. Don't forget to join Paul and Mario post-game right after this one, probably about half an hour to an hour away. The Bills win this one 40-14. We'll see you soon. Till we do. Go Bills.
Hello, fellow Bills fans. Sean Rodgers, realtor and lead of the Mr. Rogers Homes team. Did you know that real estate is one of the best ways to build wealth, and right now is one of the best times to own an investment property in Arizona? Please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions so we can take the next step to your financial freedom here in the Valley of the Sun, utilizing real estate. As always, God bless America, and go